Back here at the Clarion University's Memorial Stadium. It is high school football here on the EYT Media Network. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkel, Dustin Kiefer all here with you tonight as we get set for the Union and AC Valley Falcon Knights taking on the Central Clarion Wildcats. And we get set for tonight's game here on the Carly Tire pregame show. And, well, Bob, coming in here, Union AC Valley comes in with an overall record of 1-1. Last week, a tough loss for them. For Central Clarion, they're 2-0, a big win over Brookville. Last week, they were down 16-0. Come back to win that one up at Port Allegheny. What a big comeback by that team. And, they've got a little extra spring in their step tonight because of what they were able to accomplish last week.
Well, they certainly do. And if you take a look, obviously, their past two ball games, Mike, they trailed early on. But the big key is they did not get discouraged by that scoreboard. They went ahead and were able to come back into games, able to take the lead, not relinquish that lead. Hey, they're 2-0. What more can you ask for? It's a great way to start your football season off. Now, as we look at Union AC Valley, Mike, again, coming up short last week, they had a tough opening ball game. They did come from behind. They won that ball game. So very certainly challenging time for them as well as they look to right the ship, if you will, 1-1.
Yeah, tonight we have a lot coming your way here on the Carly Tire pregame show. And we do have Rolling Out the Red Carpet, brought to you by McMillan's Carpet Outlet. We do want to thank McMillan's Carpet Outlet for that sponsorship and everyone here at Clarion University always rolling out the red carpet for us here at the stadium. Well, we're going to get ready here when Dustin comes back around. We'll have our first timeout coming up. We're going to go inside the game when we come back. And we're also going to go around the league, let you know the games going on tonight. Governor's Keys, field conditions, weather forecast. It's all on the way. We'll take a quick time out. It is Union, AC Valley here at Central Clarion. And you're watching live high school football coverage, Carly Tire High School Football, and Explore Clarion at D9Sports.com.
Hey, Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply. And yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta. And yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center. Family owned and operated since 1958 with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippensville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us.
West Park Rehab Physical Therapy, providing traditional physical therapy plus diagnostic testing. to include EMG nerve conduction study and musculoskeletal ultrasounds.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a built-in-the-USA super efficient furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Affordable, quiet, and reliable. You can count on your furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Oaks Building Supply is dedicated to providing quality building products to the community. You will always find what you need for your home improvement project and get great advice on how to do the job at Oaks Building Supply. Customer satisfaction is a top priority. Oaks Building Supply, for all your building and lumber supply needs. Located on Route 66 in Lucinda.
Right back here at Clarion's Memorial Stadium. Mike Kalinowski, Governor Bob Dunkel. It is Carly Tire High School football here on the EYT Media Network. Glad to be along here this evening as Union AC Valley. The Falcon Knights take on the Central Clarion Wildcats, and we're going to go inside the game a little bit here. Brought to you by All Seasons Temporaries, Bob. Clarion area 2-0 last week, a comeback win. They were down 16-0, come back to win, I believe it was, 29-25 or 24. And Union AC Valley dropped a tough one last week coming in. But when you look at these Falcon Knights, they've been banged up a little bit. Dawson Camper, we're not sure if he's back this week. Mikey Card's been getting a lot of the carries. Brody Dittman back at the quarterback position. And this is a team that's just going to try to get things formed back together after a tough week last week.
Yeah, one of the big things I think that they want to focus upon, Mike, is establishing that run. And so many times you hear it, the offense goes as the running game does. In other words, you establish the run, opens things up for the pass, makes life a lot easier for everybody, but also it's a ball control offense. In other words, you're going to milk time off the clock. Your opponent doesn't have the opportunity to score. Really, things get started there, but they go a little deeper than that. You got to get some good, solid play out of the offensive line. Those linemen have to open up lanes for you. They also have to buy time for your quarterback to throw the football successfully. Now, of course, Central Clarion, one of their big keys to success, Mike, has been the fact that they've had an opportunistic defense. They've manufactured a lot of turnovers. They got points directly off those turnovers. That's worked outstanding for them as well. But you can't rely on that all the time. That's great when it's there, and certainly it's going to be a huge factor in each and every ball game if you can force turnovers. But again, those points have been fantastic to get points off those turnovers. But again, you don't necessarily want to approach every game saying, well, we're going to be all right as long as we get 3 turnovers, 2 scores as a result of it. And that's not the approach they have at all. Of course, they're coming out. They want to really shut down any offense they face as first and foremost on their agenda.
And, again, you look last week, too. For this Wildcat team, Dodson Hotchkiss had a really good ball game. And it's not often the coach goes, he had a horrible first half. It was terrible. But that second half, he really made up for it because he was fantastic. And he really did. And was one of those shining stars last week and one of the reasons. Other than Jace Ferguson, too, at the quarterback position at sophomore. Of course, folks know Jace Ferguson. He had that hit back in 1978 Thunder Island. And he's certainly been putting some lightning into the ball here for the Lions at Clarion.
You just lost half the audience there.
Yeah, that's
What's
all right.
he talking about?
But I
Who's he
connected
talking
it.
about?
I made the connection. That's the teacher in me. See, you make that connection.
Yeah, it's stretching a little on the thin side, but that's okay.
All right, that's going to do it for our going into the game. Brought to you again by All Seasons Temporaries. We'll get another timeout. We're going to go around the league coming up, and the Governor's Keys on the way. Field conditions, weather forecast, and the kickoff is coming up from Memorial Stadium. It is Union, AC Valley, and Central Clarion tonight. It's the Kerle Tire High School football game of the week, and it's right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
You can afford a gorgeous, custom-designed hardwood Kale's kitchen for a lot less than you'd pay at a DIY store. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. At Kale's, there are never middleman markups or hidden charges that can add 40%. Go to FactoryDirectKitchens.net. That's FactoryDirectKitchens.net.
Peekaboo and picture books, stacking blocks and waving bye-bye. Babies and toddlers grow and change at an astounding rate, and child development research has established that the rate of development and learning is most rapid in the preschool years. Next Step Therapy is an early intervention provider, assisting families with children from birth to 6 years old to maximize their child's development. Early intervention services during the first years can make a big difference in a child's life. Next Step Therapy offers a variety of professional services, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy, along with special instruction, nutritional guidance, and sensory integration. Services are provided at the Enrichment Center and in the home environment. As a parent, you have a choice. Choose the caring professionals at Next Step Therapy. Log on to nextsteptherapy.net to find out more about Next Step Therapy. 145 Steffi Boulevard in Seneca and at 42490 State Highway 27 in Titusville. Next Step Therapy, helping children reach their full potential.
Right here at Memorial Stadium, Mike Kalinowski, the Governor Bob Dunkel here tonight, getting set for high school football action. Kerle Tire High School football on the EYT Media Network. You see the band coming out onto the field. We'll be getting the anthem coming up momentarily. Got the Union cheerleaders down there, and they're all getting ready to go. The Clarion cheerleaders on the sideline. And it is time now to go around the league. And games tonight, Brookville is a Keystone 0-2. Brookville at 2-0. Keystone Ridgeway is at Karn City. Both teams at 0-2. Montauk is at 0-2 against Cameron County. They're also at 0-2. The game of unbeatens, the one Bob's really going to pay attention to, Red Bank Valley at 2-0 at the Chucks. 2-0. I was waiting for you to be like, oh, for the Dogs.
You know, I'm a little outmanned tonight. I've got both Dave Constantino and you here. Dave, of course, inside the press box. He's earning his keep tonight as the announcer. And, Mike, you know, you two guys, two of the biggest Chucks fans that I've ever met.
You know. And he was wearing some decent clothes, too, tonight. He had on a Pitt jacket and a Notre Dame hat. That's not bad. If he would have had an Ohio State hoodie on or something, that would have been great. So, Bonneton's at Cameron County. Brockway's at County tonight. Bradford's at Otto Eldred. Dubois, Bob says, at Clearfield. St. Mary's is at Kane. Kerwinsville at Bellwood Antis. Elk County Catholic is at Bucktail. And Port Allegheny is at Smethport tonight. That's going around the league. And tell you what, Bob, we'll look at the weather forecast while we have a chance. J&J Feeds and Needs and Trailer Sales is our sponsor for that. Forecast tonight going to get down around 59. The real field temperature, though, is going to be at 58. So 1 degree difference. You'll need a jacket. Partly cloudy late. Areas of fog, too. Wind 6 miles out of the southeast. Wind gust up to 9. And only a 2% chance of precipitation. Want to know the cloud cover percentage?
Absolutely, yeah.
17%. And right now, it's like, well, we could see, could be off in the distance there. So, the bands are on the field. They're getting ready for the teams to come out. And field conditions, Cousin Basil Restaurants are a sponsor for that. It's artificial turf. It's not raining. It's not snowing. Should be pretty decent.
Yeah, outstanding, great venue. Certainly, we're always happy. We like to make the rounds throughout get as many different stadiums on as what we possibly can. Part of, too, our decision-making process, we get asked this all the time. There are a number of factors involved in this process, and one of them, we have to have good, solid, reliable internet service. And so we're fortunate. The venue last week was outstanding, and we're hoping to have that 2 weeks in a row.
Yep, and the other factor, too, is what Dustin tells us.
Well,
I ain't going there. Okay, we're not going there, Dustin, whatever you say. Anyway, we'll take another quick break here. We'll be back. We have the anthem on the way, and we'll get you set up for the contest tonight. Kickoff, Governor's Keys are all coming up. And you are watching Kerle Tire High School Football. It's the game of the week. Union AC Valley here at Central Clarion, and it's right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Truck Repair, located off exit 60 in Chippenville. You can also find us online at exploreClarion.com or call us at 814-226-6023. That's 814-226-6023.
Dubrook, a division of M&B Group, is your trusted local ready-mix supplier for residential and commercial projects. Dubrook provides a full line of decorative concrete, as well as concrete supplies, along with a variety of concrete tools and accessories. Dubrook can provide services large or small for residential and commercial projects to contractors or homeowners. Dubrook is here to provide you with options and ideas to make planning your next project simple. Let Dubrook help you with the supplies you need to get the job done. Call 1-844-382-7665. Dubrook is proud to support our local communities with plants in Clarion, Du Bois, St. Mary's, Butler, Evans City, Bradford, and Meadville.
Our community needs its local businesses. Let's put unity back into the community. Let's all unite to support local business. Butler Health System, proudly standing with our local businesses. Your choice matters. When the time comes, choose local. Let's all unite to support them and the other local businesses in your community. It's important because when local businesses thrive, communities thrive.
Attention, attention! Beverage Hair Victory in Brookville is hiring. If you're looking for a great place to work with a good starting wage and advancement opportunities, this may be the place for you. We have immediate openings for all shifts, including part-time and weekends. Beverage Hair Victory has a generous benefits package, including 401k and paid time off. No experience necessary. We will train you. Have experience? We will pay you more. Come join our team by applying online at beverage-air.com.
Red Bank Chevrolet, the area's #1 Chevrolet dealer and Clarion County's truck headquarters. So if you're in the market for a new or used Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV, go to Red Bank Chevrolet, 500 Broad Street in New Bethlehem, or online redbankchevrolet.com. Skilled staff at Red Bank Chevrolet is ready to meet all of your automotive needs. If we don't see you today, we'll see you at Red Bank Chevrolet.
Soft pretzels, hot dogs, pizza, and walking tacos. Please support your band boosters.
Right here at Memorial Stadium in Clarion tonight. Sunshine just starting to fade over the stadium as the shadows move in. And we get set for this contest this evening between the Union AC Valley Falcon Knights and the Central Clarion Wildcats. It's Kerle Tire High School Football right here on the EYT Media Network. And we're going to roll ourselves right into the Governor's Keys to the ball game tonight. We'll have the anthem on the way. Governor's Keys brought to you by Kerle's Kitchens. Bob, what do these teams need to do to come out with a win here tonight?
Well, I think it's important really for this Union squad to not surrender the big play. That's been part of the MO, the success anyways. The Central Clarion these first couple of weeks cannot give up that big play. I think it's also very imperative, don't turn the ball over. Again, that ties hand in hand with some of Central Clarion's success. I think for Union AC, Mike, they also need to be patient offensively. Slow and steady has the opportunity to win you the game. In other words, establish that run. How are you going to establish the run? I'm waiting for you to ask me.
How will you do that?
You will do that if the offensive line is able to come up big. The offensive line needs to be able to open up lanes, open up some holes. Again, you got to raise that average from 3.3 yards per attempt. It's got to be higher in order to have sustained success. If they can do that, again, establishing the run helps set everything else up. Now, if we take a look at Central Clarion, I think their big key, score early, score often. They're 2-0. And, there's a reason why they are, Mike, is because they've been able to score off of turnovers. They've had big plays, but they want to prove they can do this the entire length of the game. I think they also want to challenge the secondary, Union AC Valley. I think they're also going to focus on shutting down the run, forcing Union AC into that passing style of ball game. And finally, one of their keys too is, Mike, they want to use all their weapons. They're going to get different guys involved because you want to keep everybody certainly interested and focused in this game. And of course, one of the other things, and this is a real simple one, don't look past this game. Sometimes players will take a look at records coming into a ball game and say, well, it'll be an easy night, we'll be out early. You got to play 4 quarters in this one. You want to come out and, establish, take care of business both on the offensive and defensive side as well as special teams. Cannot look past this opponent.
Never do. That's one thing that, of course, any coach will tell you. You got to take every opponent just as they are coming. You got to treat them just like everybody else, because on any given day, something can happen. And a team maybe you didn't take as strong as you should have. It took them a little too lightly. They come and they nip you. So this is going to be that tonight. Union AC Valley, they're coming on here. They have a lot to prove. They're 1-1 last week, a very, very tough week. But Clarion, too, they have to be smart. They felt they were behind 16-0 in that game last week, fought back and won it, which was fantastic. But you can't do that too many times either. You got to come out, be a little more effective in that first half, because you never know, against another opponent. Could have been a whole different story. Again, the Governor's Keys are brought to you by Kerle's Kitchen, and we thank Kerle's Kitchen, as always, for that. We'll take another timeout. We're going to come back out here. We'll have the anthem and all that coming up here momentarily, and you are watching the Carly Tire High School Football Game of the Week. It is Union AC Valley and Central Clarion. It's right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an International Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Edge Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
Lampro has the John Deere tractor you need and want. We have tractor loader packages starting at just $179 per month. Find yours at your local Lampro or build your own at LamproEquipment.com.
All right, back here at Memorial Stadium. Teams coming out onto the football field. We're in the Carly Tire pregame show. Again, want to thank Clarion University for rolling out the red carpet tonight. McMillan's Carpet Outlet sponsoring that. Union came out to their fight song. You got the Wildcats getting ready. Neat stat, Dave Constantino. Not that he's a math whiz. I'm sure his wife told him this, but what was it, like 3/4 of the leagues here tonight?
Just a little under half.
All right. So about half of the league, because you have Clarion, North Clarion, CL, Union, and AC Valley, 5 out of the 7 schools represented in Clarion County. So.
Yeah, interesting stat. Of course, when you first mentioned the lead into that, if you will, kind of catches everybody off guard. What's he talking about? There's only 2 different teams on the field in theory. A few more than that.
Yep.
District-wise, anyways.
Yep, a lot of representation from all over, and that's one of the things. And without the co-ops on both sides, you may have some kids that are not able to participate in football because of just the sheer numbers at a lot of the schools now. It's just difficult. Declining populations in the area, and you don't see as many kids too sometimes coming out for football and things like that. And it's just nice that they're able to do that, combine the 3 for the Central Clarion and the 2 for Union AC Valley.
It's reality. It's the law of numbers. I look back to whenever I graduated. We graduated just under 140 students in my class, and I think now Red Bank's been as low as 75, 80, something like that. So that's the reality, and here we are. But can't control those numbers. What we can't control is being able to broadcast this football game tonight, Mike.
Best part of the night's coming up here. Bob every week celebrates the ceremonial coin toss. We may get the anthem first, and we'll get that by the Clarion Area High School Bobcat Marching Band. I want to let you know, too, the Marching Band Festival, the Clarion County Marching Band Festival. We'll have that for you, broadcast from Keystone High School. That'll be in October, so we'll give you more information as that comes closer.
And we'll tell you, we have a number of special fans who really like to tune into that one, and certainly you guys do a great job of bringing it.
Yep, and this year, hopefully, Dustin will get it on time.
That's always a problem with Dustin Kiefer.
I know. We try and we try and we try.
Well, the old saying, good help's hard to find. That's the
Clarion
alma mater.
So they're playing that in the background, and we'll be getting the national anthem here momentarily coming up, and we'll bring that to you live. I want to thank all of our pregame sponsors. They're McMillan's Carpet Outlet, All Seasons Temporaries, Kale's Kitchen, Cousin Basil Restaurant, J&J Feeds and Needs and Trailer Sales. And coming up, our kickoff, it will be sponsored by Universal Forest Products. They are also our instant replay guys, too, our sponsor for that. A lot of great folks to bring you football each and every week. We hope you enjoy the broadcast and all of the great pictures that our camera crew. They are fantastic, these guys. Last week, a lot of great pictures from that ball game. And we'll have the anthem here coming up as Constantino will tell us to stand.
Time we ask that you stand. Gentlemen, please remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
There you go, national anthem here at Memorial Stadium. Just about a couple minutes away from the start of this one. The team captains are going to make their way out for that ceremonial coin toss. We'll get that to you here as it's coming up. Of course, stay tuned throughout the game. At halftime, we'll hear from both sides of the bands. You have the Falcon Knights over there, and the Union Band, the AC Valley Band, are all here tonight. It's kind of wild. Lisa Hummel and Scott DiTullio, the directors of both of those bands, in college together, Clarion University here, and now, of course, Penn West Clarion that Bob enjoys calling it. But it's kind of neat when you go back in time, and I remember those guys in the university band here too, years and years ago, and announcing the football games and the band, and it's just neat. All of the different connections that you have all around the league.
Yeah, you don't have to look too far to establish a connection and a common ground, if you will. As the captains come out for the ceremonial toss. Of course, if you've ever listened to one broadcast, you realize I just think this is crazy. The reason being, we know the end result. We could skip this, Mike. Think how much extra time we'd have. What we'd save. 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. What do you think?
Well, maybe. You could be like baseball. They're changing everything. You have to pitch like as quick as you get the ball back. So you're probably for all that stuff too.
No, really since replay came into baseball, it just drives me crazy, and I struggle with that.
Well, they approved some of those things today, and I was like, what?
Did I see larger bases? Did I see larger bases?
3 inches larger. I'm like, what? And you got so long to pitch. The catcher's got to be here, and then you can't do a shift anymore. It's like, let the game go.
It's kind of the beauty of it. Challenge the offensive player, and also you can either look like a genius defensively or look like a fool. Those are chances you take. That's part of the game. That's why it's a game.
Well, the more they mess with stuff, the more it changes, and the more I just don't like it. I like that old just let her go.
My question would be, was the system broken? Then why change?
Yep. Well, probably Dustin complained the games were too long and he didn't get home in 3.5 hours.
Well, his generation is that wild and woolly bunch, so.
Yeah, they are. So, who's going to get the football? It looks like Union AC Valley won the toss. They defer to the second half, so Clarion will get the football first, the Central Clarion Wildcats. So our kickoff is coming up here momentarily. Bob, I'm waiting for you, too, that you do a really good Wildcat.
At some point, I think our listeners will catch on that, well, really, I have no vocal abilities to do that. So
I'm just trying to think how you can sound a Falcon Knight. That would be cool. If you could do that.
If I could do that, I'll drop the headset off, walk to the Jeep, and go home. Of course, at this point, after making that statement, a bunch of listeners are saying, please try, please try.
I know, they're like, oh, that would be really cool.
That's all it'll take to get them off. I like the strategy here out of Union AC, Mike. I'm a big advocate of this. Again, there are teams that do experience success by taking that football first, but typically I believe and firm believer, let the defense put a few hits out there and take your chances.
Landon Chalmers will send it deep. Hotchkiss going back deep here for the Wildcats. Also back there with him will be Dawson Smale. And they'll be joined by Kopnitsky. Landon Chalmers.
It's a name we called quite a bit last season.
Union down at AC Valley. The Ghana basketball team. Here's the kickoff, and you're just going to square it down the field. It's going to be picked up by one of the upmen. And with that football, that was Hayden Heinman. And he's going to be stopped at about the 42-yard line. That's where we're going to get things rolling here tonight.
Yeah, pretty decent field position. Yeah, it's one of those deals there, Mike, where as a special teams coordinator, sometimes you think, well, I just don't want to take the chance. We know this, that Central Clarion does have a lot of speed back there in that return game.
Ferguson's the quarterback. He'll work out of the shotgun. The ball's going to be placed at the 43-yard line. Beckwith is in the backfield with Ferguson, twins on each side for the sophomore quarterback. He's going to throw on first down, has some time. Steps up into the pocket. He's hit. He's going to be dropped. He will get past the line of scrimmage and pick up what could be about a yard is all. But, boy, Union AC Valley, good coverage. And we'll see where they place that football. They're going to say he's down, no gain on the play, ball at the 43-yard line.
Yeah, that is an excellent job in coverage out of that secondary, Mike. It's a clear coverage sack.
This one B likes me. What are you sending in my way? You got stung last time.
Hey, I'd rather have him go your way than mine.
Ferguson again out of the shotgun side. Car left is Beckwith. Twins on each side again for the Clarion quarterback. The Wildcats take the snap, hand it off. Here's Beckwith over the right side. Not a lot for Beckwith. He'll get near the 45-yard line, give him about 2. And it sets up a 3rd down and 8. Third long is sponsored by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. And our first quarter sponsor is the Clarion Forest VNA.
Yeah, this is where you got to be careful. Again, don't let the receiver behind you. You know they're looking for a chunk play here. If they get, depending on what type of yardage they get, if they come up short, possibility exists to go for it on 4th.
Rex and Hotchkiss are out to the right, Twins to the left. Watch to that right side. It's a favor to Ferguson. Ferguson now rolling to the left side, though, as he's flushed out of the pocket. He's got room to run. Looking for that first down marker, and he's going to be close. Depends where he steps out. Boy, is it close. That may be a measurable thing. We'll see where they spot the football.
They're saying first down, giving him the first down all the way.
Yep, they needed 8, and he's just going to get it.
Yeah, knew where he had to go. I think as much success as he had on that run, you're probably going to see him go for it on 4th if it was short. But it is clearly marked by the officials as a first down.
Hotchkiss wide out to the left, single receiver out to the right. They're going to run that power set up in the backfield. This is an offset pistol, hands it off. Beckwith over the right side, down to the 45 and 44-yard line. Picks up 3, 2nd down and 7. Checking into the ball game here is Brady Quinn for the Bobcats. He'll go out of the backfield as Beckwith will get a break.
This one just underway here. 10:19 on that clock.
Ferguson again in the shotgun formation, 2nd down and 7. Draws back, looks to throw, fires the football. He's looking for Hotchkiss, fighting for that ball, and it is just off his hands. Great coverage downfield. I'll tell you what, step for step was Brody Dittman with him. Take a look at this on replay. Watch that as just Hotchkiss tries to break free, but boy, Dittman right there to knock it away.
Excellent coverage. The temptation there is to stick your arm up, make a little bit of contact early. He does not. End result is an incomplete pass.
So 3rd down and long again for the Bobcats. They picked it up on the feet of Ferguson last time. We'll see what they come up with here.
So Union's lining up with that base 3-man front, but they're sending a linebacker in really as a 4th lineman almost. Goes from the word go. Let's see what he does on this down.
Trips to the right. Ferguson rolls to the right side. Looks to throw, fires the ball, and it is incomplete. Flag on the play. Tried to get that to Rex on that right side. That's in the area of holding. Now here's the question. Do you take the hold, bounce it back, or do you set up 4th down?
I would march it back. Because with this offense, they tend to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This is a very makeable, if it does become a 4th and 7, it would be a very makeable first down attempt. So I think you got to march it back. There are a lot of teams which you say now, decline the penalty. But this is one of those situations where I think I'd march it back.
They're talking it over. They're thinking about it. They were looking to that Union AC Valley sideline. The official comes over. So ineligible downfield, and they're going to decline that. Sets up 4th down. We'll have a punt coming on.
Yeah, that makes a big difference because that would only be, you're only going to be that 5-yard penalty situation there. So makes sense why you decline that, but I think you got to play this one still straight up here.
Rex to punt back deep is the speedster Skylar Roxbury. He can move. They roll to the right side. Rex, are they going to fake? Tries to run. He's going to be hit, pushed out of bounds. He's not going to get to the first down marker. Union AC Valley's defense comes up. They will take over on downs. Clarion tries to fake with Rex, but he's only going to get to the 42-yard line. Gains about 7, and it's the turnover. And Union AC Valley will have their first shot here on offense. Pushing him out of bounds was Dawson Camper. So Camper in the ball game here tonight.
So 1st and 10 from their 42.
Dittman is the quarterback.
Yeah, I don't think that was a too much of a stretch to see him go for it on 4th down. I was expecting that.
Ball's now back to Dittman. Dittman looks to throw, fires across the middle of the field. That's picked off. It's intercepted by Ferguson. And he'll be dropped at the 45-yard line. Is there a flag there? There is a penalty. Nope. Yeah, there is. The official. Nope, it was just a piece of paper. I saw something fly. I thought it was a penalty.
I think your eyes are working too good now.
I don't know.
Catching everything.
Thought it was a flag coming down, but not, and Central Clarion will take over. That's the first turnover of the ball game. Ball will be placed at the 46 of the Wildcats.
Well, we talked about an opportunistic defense. There's a great example of it now. They tend to be very aggressive after getting turnovers. Let's see if that trend continues tonight.
Ferguson out of the shotgun, trips to the right side, rolling to the right side, fires that football. It is caught, and with the catch, that is a Brady Guth. Or is that going to be Smale? 24, it's Dawson Smale. Thought it was an 8 instead of a 2. Dawson Smale makes the catch. And he'll be down at the 48-yard line. That is a gain of 6. Second down here and 4. So Smale on the right side making the reception. Ferguson takes the snap. Swing pass. Caught by Rex. He's got room. Here's Rex, 45-40. Hit, stays in bounds, now knocked out. First down inside the 40 at about the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 12 and a first down. So Clarion, Central Clarion moving the chains here.
Union AC looking to come up with a big turnover here, Mike. They want to get some of that momentum back.
Ball at the 36-yard line. 9.5 to go, first quarter. Clarion 4 is VNA first. The Wildcats driving here after the interception by Ferguson. Ball snap back, handed off. That's is that Rex or was that? I believe that was Quinn getting the carry over the right side down to the 20. Yep, Quinn down to the 20-yard line. That's a gain of about 16 on the play, 16 yards for Quinn, and those are the football sitting in the red zone now at the 20.
Yeah, nice job on the play call selection, mixes things up a little bit, catches the defense off guard as they've been focused and concerned primarily with that passing attack.
Hotchkiss out to the right, Rex to the left side. We haven't seen them really run that jet sweep. They did run the swing pass earlier. Ball snap back to Ferguson, hands it off over the left side. And Beckwith gets the carry this time, and he's going to be dropped around the 15-yard line. Give him about 5. Clock continues to move. First quarter, 8:47.
A nice, safe, high percentage run. Gives that wide side of the field to the right, which really sets things up for quarterback Ferguson.
2nd and 5 here for the Wildcats.
I like how quickly they're in and out of the huddle. They're ready to take care of business.
Kupnitsky's in the backfield. They're going to hand it to him over the right side. He'll be tripped up, and he's going to be close to first. He's going to be just shy. He gets 4, and they're going to mark him just shy. So it'll be a 3rd down here and 1.
Looks like Carter's in on the tackle.
Offensive line doing a nice job opening up holes and sustaining those holes.
3rd and 1, Ferguson over the right side, keeps it, bust through the line, it's moving them all the way inside the 5. It'll be a 1st and goal here for the Bobcats. Picks up 9 all the way down to the 2-yard line. So the Wildcats set up here, 1st and goal from the 2. They're going to start quickly. Kupnitsky in the backfield, Ferguson under center. Ferguson keeps it over the right side. Ferguson's in the end zone for the touchdown. Ferguson scores. The score here for the Wildcats comes at the 7:48 mark. It all started with that interception.
Yep, once again, points off a turnover. That has been a trademark out of Central Clarion this season. It didn't take long, Mike, as they score here at the 7:48 mark.
Thomas Hubert in for the extra point.
Hubert on for the extra point. It is on the way, and that extra point is good. 7:48 to go. Here in the first, Central Clarion leads at 7-0. Take a time out. You're watching Carly Tire High School Football and Explore Clarion at D9Sports.com.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. So let's talk about your needs of today and your plans for tomorrow. Let's talk if you're looking to update your home, expand your business, finance equipment, or establish a line of credit. Let's talk about making your dreams a reality at any one of our 4 locations in Clarion, New Bethlehem, Reimersburg, and Franklin. Clarion County Community Bank. There is a difference.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
All right, back here at Memorial Stadium. Central Clarion scores first. A nice drive. Started at about their 46-yard line after that interception by Ferguson. Take it all the way down, get the touchdown.
Yeah, he rewards himself.
Yeah. Well, sometimes that's okay, too. You got to. Here's the kickoff. And Roxbury's going to let it go into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Better protect yourself because they are shooting those T-shirts once again.
Well, we were at Clarion Limestone. They had like the gun actually that shoots those T-shirts, and I thought they were going to take off people's heads. They were just firing them into the crowd. There it goes. There you go.
Some serious hang time.
Bob, I see you buying one of those soon.
Maybe I already have one.
You may. Dittman in the backfield. It is a Dawson Camper behind him in that pistol setup. Send a man in motion. Going to give that to Camper. Banging his way up the middle. And well, he has a nice gain out near the 24-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4 yards. Now they're going to give him closer to 5. Nose of the football near the 5. Where the official was coming in, wasn't sure. Second down and 5.
Along with Quinn. Looks like a pickup of about 4.5.
Twins to the right, Singer receiver to left. Cooper goes in motion. And we have all kind of movement there offensively. This will be coming back. It's a 5-yard penalty against the Union.
Yeah, and that's a tough break because, again, you started out, you had a 2nd and 5 situation. Now you're marched back.
So 2nd and 10. Bob would have that called against him in high school and he'd yell at the official, "I didn't do anything. It wasn't me."
You know, one of the worst feelings in the world is if you snap it on the wrong count and no one else moves. Yeah, pretty much only one person to blame but the guy snapping the football.
Dittman out of the shotgun. Camper sidecar. Flag again. They're going to say offsides against the defense this time. The defense lining up offsides. So this will give him back the 5 yards.
And we'll move it 5 yards back the other way.
And give and take.
So 2nd and 5 again. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Flag again. 3rd in a row. Peaser against the offense this time. It's going back again. So that clock stops at 6:56 on a penalty. It'll start again because the play was live before the penalty. So let's see. Maybe we'll just keep going back and forth like this for the next, I don't know.
This play is going to happen.
I don't know.
Take it to the bank.
Have to have a bet line on it and see.
First United Kiefer. Take it to the bank.
Will this happen or not? Dittman takes the snap. It does. Hands it off. Nope. Kept it over the left side. And he's going to be tripped up. He will be dropped at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Dittman kept that football. I think he was going to try to hand that off, but he did not.
And Tommy Smith out there, I say the phrase oftentimes, stay home. In other words, you know, you have an area that you're to protect. And he was rewarded by staying home that time as he makes the tackle for no gain. 4-man front for Central Clarion.
It's Mikey Card back there, I believe, with Dittman. Ball snap back to Dittman. Looks to throw here on 3rd and long. 3rd and 10. Fires that ball, and it is sliding catch. Nope, they're going to say incomplete. He's right down in front of that bench. He was trying to find Roxbury on the sideline. So 4th down, we've got a punt coming up. Actually, here Clarion should come out with a pretty good field position.
Mike, that was just the 4th offensive play for Union East Valley. Have had some tough sledding here in the early going. Forced to punt.
We will announce the 50-50 ticket.
You got to be on your toes here if you're Union AC. We know historically Central Clarion does like to try and block a few kicks.
Chrisman to punt. Gets that one away. Nice punt, spiraling. Rex comes up, calls for the fair catch. He'll take it right at the 50-yard line, and that is where Central Clarion will take over. Nice punt by Crispin, no return. 5:47 to go here in this first half. It is 7-0 Wildcats. I just got a text. Someone goes, is Bob going to do that sound for the Falcon Knights?
I want to stand back because lightning may strike the way you're lying tonight. Hey, we
It's
got
right
some,
there. Go ahead.
some Zocker Motor scoring updates. Red Bank Valley up 7-0 over Punxsy. Kearn City up 13-0 over Ridgeway.
Whoa.
Cameron County 6, Montauk 0. County up 8-0 over Brockway.
Ferguson hands it off. Over the right side. Big hole that time. Running with that football was Kivniski. And he continues. He's to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. He's into the end zone. Touchdown. 50-yard run by Connor Kopnitsky. How about that?
Awful lot of patience on that run, Mike, but he sees daylight, takes full advantage of it. 50 yards he scores here at the 5:34 mark.
Big 50-yard run. And on for the extra point here. That is, I believe, a Euchert. Whistles.
Offside against Union AC.
And I believe they'll still go just for the extra point here.
You know, if you're an offensive player, you look at this and you say, oh, let's take advantage, let's take advantage. That's half the distance.
Well, there they are.
And it's not a, it's not a problem. You want to get points up there quickly. You're up already 13-0. You look at it as an offensive player. Hey, it'd be great if it was 15. So they're requesting the ball to be moved to this left hash. Wide side of the field is to the right.
It's got Beckwith in the backfield, and Ferguson will work out of the shotgun. Trips off to the right side, empty on the left. Going to roll to the right side. He's looking. Looks to throw, fires to the back of the end zone. The two-point conversion is good. And that is to, I believe that was Hotchkiss in the end zone. It is now 15-0. Central Clarion will break. It's Carly Tire High School football and explore Clarion at D9sports.com.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
Located in Parker, Emlenton, and Clarion, UFP Parker is now hiring for several skill levels, including general labor, truss assembler, and industrial assemblers. For more information, visit ufpi.com/careers.
Now here at Memorial Stadium, the Wildcats jump up here by the score of 15-0 on Union AC Valley. Euchert to kickoff.
Well, take a deep breath here, and remember, you're just trailing here by the 2 scores.
Roxbury back deep along with Ryan Cooper. Euchert's got a pretty good leg. Here's the kickoff. And over a nice kick to deep. It's going to be taken at about the 2 by Cooper. Back to the 10. 15 cuts to the left side. He's going to be hit. And he'll be drugged down. He'll get to the 15-yard line, and that is where Union AC Valley will have it.
Yeah, that's one of those balls that you're scared to take a chance on because maybe it's going to be, like a wedge or something. It's just going to drop and not roll into the end zone. You're no man's land, but getting some positive yardage out of that as the ball is out to the 16-yard line now.
So the ball to 16. Union comes out. Trying to get a drive moving here.
I think you got to go back and try and run this football a little bit.
Pistol set up for Dittman. Hands it off. That's Camper over the left side. And Camper drags a few tacklers. Nice gain out across the 20 down at about the 21-yard line. Gains about 5. Second down and 5 here for the Falcon Knights.
And again, you don't have to do anything fancy. Just be patient. If you want to run the football consistently, successfully, patience is probably one of your biggest requirements.
Second down and 5 here for the Falcon Knights. Ball at their own 21-yard line. Dittman barks the signals, takes the snap, hands that football off. Running with that football's Card over the left side. And Card gets a couple more yards, takes it out near the 25-yard line. Give him about 4. Sets up a 3rd down and 1.
And again, right now, you're in manageable down situation. And due in large part, again, to just running the football. Nothing fancy, straight ahead football.
3rd down and 1 for the Falcon Knights. They come to the line of scrimmage. They're down 15-0. Dittman and with that pistol setup, Clarion showing blitz, handoff. That's a Camper, breaks it. 1st down across the 30, spinning around out near the 34-yard line. Gains 9, and they're going to move the chains, and that's a Union AC Valley 1st down.
And that's a big 1st down. That's a confidence builder. Also, it's going to help change field position. Moves the chains. Got a nice little drive going. You started deep in your own territory. Nice drive. And again, this is just basic fundamental football.
Both Card and Camper in the backfield with Dittman. Twins left, single receiver off to the right side. He's going to send Cooper in motion. Going to give it to him on that sweep. Tries to turn around. There's Rex right there to knock him down. He'll lose yardage back to the 30-yard line. That's a loss. They're going to say actually around the, well, near the 30. It's a loss of 4.
Snuffed out by Rex for a loss. About 4 on the play.
So the ball just across the 31-yard line. 2nd down and long, 2nd and 14 here for Union AC Valley. Clock to 3:20 to go here in this Clarion VNA first quarter. Dittman takes the snap. Quick pass. It is just out of the reach. Tried to find Jacob Bowser on the right side.
Pass intended for Bowser falls incomplete.
So stops the clock, 3:09 to go. 3rd and 13, 3rd and long, brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. You can see their building right here from the stadium, just over the hill here. Bob's looking. He goes, there's a tree in my way.
You know, what a fantastic view tonight. You see the sky. We're a couple of weeks away from really some nice autumn leaves. Unfortunately, I know what comes after that.
The beautiful snow. Defense is lined up off sides again. Something happened, and they're going to push them up 5 yards.
You just want to get that extra step in there. Officials are right on top of it. They're going to catch you.
That's up a 3rd and 8. So 3rd down and 8. That's a lot better than a 3rd and 14. Here we go. Dittman in the shotgun. Trips to the left side for the quarterback. Rolls to the left side. Looks downfield. Fires that ball, and it's tipped and then incomplete. Tried to find someone on that far side. Shaken up a little bit was Cooper, but he gets up okay. 4th down, punt coming up. It is Bailey Chrisman in to take care of those duties. Back deep, it's Rex. Chrisman's got a pretty good toe. Snap to Chrisman. Gets the punt away. Nice punt high. Rex comes up, takes it at the 32, makes a cut. He's hit in the backfield. Now he's got room on the left side. 40, 45. Hit again, and finally at midfield, he's rocked out of bounds. And a flag comes in.
That play is a great example as they sort this penalty out of. You have to make that first man miss in order to have success as a return guy. Nice little nifty move. First man does miss. Nice return. Let's see what the flag has to say.
Yeah, that's the most important thing here. We'll see what's up. They haven't moved any change yet. Ball would be at about the 47-yard line of Union AC Valley. That's a hands to the face on the block. Yep, pushing the back. So they're going to back him up.
We'll negate that nice return. Good field position, but still pretty decent. As the ball now going to be placed at the 42-yard line.
Red Bank Valley 7, Punxsutawney 0. Broadway 14, Southern 48.
Ball at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Wildcats after that penalty on the return. 2:50 to go here in the first quarter. They lead it by a score of 15-0. Ferguson in the shotgun. Fakes. Steps back under pressure. Steps up into the pocket. Now looking to roll. He goes to the right side. Has some room. He's hit from behind and dropped. Crosses the 45. And he's dropped up near the 47-yard line. Gains about 5 on the play. That's 4. They're going to put him at the 46.
Gives him 23 yards tonight on 5 attempts.
Second down and 6.
So we take a look at that Zocker Motor scoreboard. Mike Brookville up 13-0 over Keystone. Cameron County 6 and Montauk 6.
Handoff. Right up the gut it goes. Not a nice yardage out near the 49. Getting up was Kapnitsky again getting the carry. So that'll be a gain of about 3. And sets up a 3rd down and 3 now.
Kapnitsky with 57 yards on the night. At the long run for a touchdown of 50 yards.
Ferguson takes the snap. Short drop, fires the ball, looking for Rexon. It's just thrown a little too high. He had racks open on this left side, and it falls incomplete. So a minute and 35 to go here in the quarter, and 4th down and 3. We'll have a punt coming up.
Well, I'd still be playing this one straight up, thinking you might see a fake. I doubt that it's going to happen since we saw the fake earlier. But this is a very manageable 1st down to pick up should you elect to do the fake.
Rex the punt. And taken back around the 20, and not a big return. Good punt by Rex. Went straight up. Roxbury taking that punt.
Yeah, that's a tough play to make as the return man. If it bounces, the ball's probably going to roll clear down to about the 10-yard line.
So 15-0 the score. Minute 27 to go in the first, and Union AC Valley has another shot here. Then Cooper wide out to the left. Roxbury out to the right. Dittman, the quarterback, ready to go. Pistol setup. Takes the snap. Pitches it out to Camper over the left side. Camper has a little bit of room. Here's Camper lowering the shoulder, crosses the 30, and he'll be stopped at about the 31-yard line. He gains about 7. Nice run by Camper.
Again, just simple, high percentage plays. That's all you got to do. You know, ideally, you'd love to be ripping off 15, 20-yard runs. You don't have to. Just be methodical.
Bob's going to yell at me because apparently he stepped out on the far side. So it's just a 5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5. But they had him, at first the official had him spotted. I thought he might have made it that 7-yard pickup, but instead 2nd and 5. Ball snap back, Dittman. Rolls to the right side. Looks to fire, that ball does. It is caught, but it's going to be a loss on the play. It is caught by Card. Mikey Card makes the catch, but he's going to lose a couple of yards at least back near the 26-yard line. That's a loss of 3. So it'll be 3rd down here and 8.
Yeah, really tough. And, of course, again, you still, regardless, want to make that catch because you think you have an opportunity to break free. And a good play there defensively by Central Clarion.
Of course, scores rolling at the bottom of your screen. Those Aquamoto scores. Dustin has them rolling there for you. Go to d9sports.com. Bob will be talking about them too. Here we go. It is 3rd down and 8. 3rd and long. Luton's Plumbing and Heating 3rd down. Ball pitched back. They're going to run the reverse. And looking to throw that time was Cooper from the left side. They ran that reverse, tried to throw it back to Dittman, but it falls incomplete. So Cooper, the pass incomplete. 4th down and 8.
Yeah, Ryan Cooper that time, a little bit of razzle-dazzle, and comes up empty. But again, it's not a bad thing always to be throwing an incomplete pass.
Yep.
Really isn't. Just like every series that ends in a kick is not a bad thing either. Ideally, though, you'd like to get a real booming kickoff here.
Crispin to punt, 2 men back deep, Rex and Hotchkiss. There's a punt high. Nice punt. Hotchkiss takes it at the 42, makes a cut at the 45, up near the 50, and he's going to be hit and dropped at the Union AC Valley 47-yard line, and that is where the Wildcats will take it with 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
So we look at some of those scores in that Zocker Motor scoreboard. Again, Brookville up 13-0 over Keystone. Garden City, it's 14-0 now over Ridgeway. Cameron County and Montauk tied up at 6.
Ferguson, flag on the play, and we have encroachment against the defense here. Well, I'll tell you what, the one line judge, he's been all over that one.
Yeah, that's the director's zone. I'm willing to go out on a little bit of a limb. I think the cadence was changed slightly.
So ball at the 42 now. It's a 1st and 5 for the Wildcats. Bob's fan club coming by. They've been by a couple times. They're waiting for
they're a lot smarter than that.
Signatures or something there, Bob. A little autograph. Low snap picked up by Ferguson. Hands that off, and slipping that time was Quinn. He's going to lose 2 back to the 44-yard line. That is going to be the last play of the first quarter. We're going to switch sides, and 15-0 after 1. The Wildcats with the lead. We'll take a timeout. You're watching Carly Tire High School football right here on Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania, exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving.
All right, here we go, back to action. We switch sides of the field. The Wildcats now rolling left to right on your screen, whatever you're watching us on or listening to us. I guess you could be walking away. Second quarter is a Hager Paving second. Swing pass out to Rex. Rex, first down, 35-30, 25-20, 15. And he's finally dropped it about the 13-yard line. So that will be a 1st and 10 and a 31-yard pickup.
Rex will take that inside the 15.
You're surprised.
I am. I'm actually pretty impressed with you.
Well, trying, Bob.
Once again, 50-50 ticket number 031.
Ferguson now, he's 3 of 5 for 48 yards.
Hotchkiss is wide out to the left. Trips to the right side. Oh, dear Lord, Pat Kale's here. Ferguson in the shotgun formation. Ball snapped back to him. He looks to throw to the right side. It is into Rex's hands. Rex is going to be hit and dropped. He'll lose about 1 back near the 14-yard line. Nice job. That was Trey Fleming on that tackle.
Looks like there's a penalty.
There is. Let's see who that's going against.
Official will let us know.
That's going to go against Union.
Personal foul, roughing the quarterback.
So it's a roughing the passer. So
inside the 10. Winner of the 50-50 tonight was Joel German,
it's like going to set up a
who generously donated the money back to the football boosters.
Great shot there too. Looking at the courthouse with the statue on top. And here we go, back to action. It is a 1st and goal now for Central Clarion. The ball sitting at the 7-yard line. Ferguson with Beck within the, that is a Quinn in the backfield. Quinn gets the carry, takes it inside the 5, and Quinn's going to be rolled up down around the 2. It's a 5-yard pickup. So Quinn gets the 5-yard carry. I'll tell you what, these camera guys, fantastic job, different shots that we're seeing.
Don't forget the producer who's making those split-second decisions.
Who's that?
That's a living legend. Dustin Keifer.
The mayor of Reimersburg, ladies and gentlemen. He's here with us tonight. Under center is Ferguson. Hands it off. The pile goes and not in yet. Down near the 1. Wanted to see who gets up.
Beckwith.
Beckwith got the carry 30. I was just waiting. They had all kind of guys in the backfield. They're going to get right to the line. Just 3rd and goal from the 1. Ferguson takes it over the right side. Ferguson, does his helmet get in?
He lost the ball.
No, he loses it. It's picked up by Union. Ball comes out. Was that Chrisman? Chrisman on the fumble recovery brought it back out across the 33-yard line. Nothing by the officials yet. We're going to wait. Yep. So, Ferguson.
Tough break. You know, I will say the good news is you change field position a little bit.
Yeah, Chrisman fumbled it toward the end there, but Union able to get back on top of it. They're saying the initial fumble was good. So here we go. Union AC Valley down 15-0. Maybe this will get the tide turning for them. Ball sitting at their own 34-yard line after that fumble recovery. Oh, Clarion has the ball now?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that's
the
fumble. Yeah.
Sorry, Chrisman fumbled and gave it to Clarion. I want to make sure we're right here. Here's the pass over the left side. It is caught. And a short gain to Rex. And they're going to put him at about the 31. It's a gain of about 3. 2nd down and 7. So I apologize. I thought Union was able to retain possession. I wasn't. Hager Paving 2nd quarter. 2nd down and 7. Kopnitsky in the backfield with Ferguson. He had the big run for 50 yards earlier. Going to give it to Kopnitsky. Looks for room over the right side. Caught, slipped a bit, stays on his feet, and he's brought down right there at the about the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and it's a 1st down. They're going to move the chains. So as Central Clarion now enters the red zone again.
Kopnitsky doing a fantastic job, Mike. He allows the line to open things up. He runs with patience, picks up that 1st down, moves the chains.
Ferguson in the shotgun. Hotchkiss wide out to the right, Rex to the left, Kopnitsky in the backfield. 1st and 10, ball resting at the AC Valley 20. Here's the handoff, Kopnitsky, slippery, up the middle he goes. And he takes it down to about the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 8.
Must be your cologne that these bugs are attracted to.
I don't know. Maybe I smell good to them. I smell sweet.
Sometimes the smell can be deceptive.
This is true. 2nd down and 2. Ball resting at the 12-yard line.
You know, this is a great play here. It's like having a free play, if you will, being this close. See how aggressive they like to be.
Well, they're going to give it right back to Kopnitsky. Flag, though, on the play. This is in that area of holding.
Looks like it may be coming back.
He would have had enough for the 1st down at about the 8. But I think this one's coming back.
Usually not a good sign when the offensive line creeps back a little bit, but officials haven't made the call yet. I didn't see the infraction committed, but
it's a hold. Again, Central Clarion. Penalties brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet, and they're also our social media sponsor.
That'll push them back outside the 20.
So now you're going to be a little aggressive on this situation as it's 2nd and 12.
So they're back with about 8:26 to go here in the quarter. They lead 15-0. Ball to 22. Ferguson to the left side. Ferguson dumps it off. It is caught. And that might have a personal foul. Looked like could have been one of those horse collar type tackle. And
I think that's what you're going to see on that one.
Yellow laundry on the turf.
Officials will sort this one out. Official right on top of it at a great angle to make the call.
That was Smale on the catch. And they're going to say Nothing yet. They haven't moved the ball. Here they come with the call. Yep, it is going to be that tackle, that horse collar type tackle. We'll mark it off. Goes from the spot. And it's not an automatic first down. It's going to be just an incidental 5-yarder. So it's down at the 13-yard line. So it's a 4-yard pickup on the play and then the penalty added on. Ball handed off over the right side. And down around the 10, getting carry that time was Beckwith. He'll pick up 4 to the 10-yard line, and is it enough for the first down? It should be.
Beckwith on the carry.
And they'll probably drop the chains. Here they are. It's first and goal from the 10 here. So Central Clarion back to the 10-yard line. We have a whistle. Officials timeout. They're going to have a water break. I believe that's what they're going to do. So again, it's a Hager Paving second quarter, and we'll have that Zocro Motor scoreboard coming up. Why don't we take a quick timeout? We'll be right back. Carly Tire High School football and Explore Clarion, D9sports.com. All right, back here at Memorial Stadium. Sunset falling over Memorial. Of course, named in honor of all the veterans, those that have served and gave their lives. Memorial Stadium, when they built that, the stadium back in the 60s here. Back when Bob was about 30 years old.
One of the few things in Clarion County anymore that seems older than me at this point.
So Central Clarion will have it, and they're going to say he's short of the first down by, boy, I'll tell you what, it's about half a yard. So he's going to be short. He got almost all of those 4. Beckwith in the backfield. Ferguson's going to come up under center. Ferguson's going to keep it. Ferguson hits that pile. But Ferguson, boy, I'll tell you where the one official comes in. It's still going to be close.
The other official says he's got it.
So they're going to move the chains. It's a first and goal from the 10-yard line now for Central Clarion. 7.5 to go here in this first half as the Wildcats look to add to their lead here.
Everybody gets on the same page, but checking the armband. Tight formation by the offensive line.
Ferguson in the shotgun, Kupnitsky in the backfield. Ferguson keeps that football over the right side, banging his way down to the 5 and just inside the 5-yard line. Give him 5, almost 6. And they'll spot him close to the 4.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised we don't see Union AC come up and play more in what's generally referred to as a goal line defense. In other words, you try and stuff up the interior line a little bit, you bring the backers, because the issue is, even if you react quickly, it's still going to be a couple-yard gain. Plus, they're out of real estate behind you anyways. There's not that much of a chance of a receiver sneaking in behind you.
Rex goes wide out to the left, but tight here at the line of scrimmage. Ferguson under center from the 4. Hands it off. Kupnitsky over the right side. Kupnitsky bangs his way into the end zone. Touchdown from the 4-yard line. Comes at the 6:27 mark.
Yeah, Kupnitsky that time, no problem finding the daylight here at the 6:27 mark.
21-0. Extra point pending with
So it's a 4-yard run.
Tommy Smith on the hold.
Euchert to kick.
For Kupnitsky, that's 80 yards on the night.
And the kick by Euchert is up, and that kick is good. 22-0. Central Clarion leads And we'll take a timeout. Back with more after this. You're watching Carly Tire High School football and Explore Clarion at D9Sports.com.
Throughout West Central Pennsylvania, people are losing their glasses. Well, they haven't really lost them. They just don't need them anymore. Thanks to the amazing LASIK surgeons at Laurel Eye Clinic. Call Laurel Eye Clinic and schedule your free consultation.
All right back here at Memorial Stadium. 6:27 to go here in the first half, and it is now 22-0 in favor of Central Clarion.
Union AC has got to change field position. They got to get some points on the board as well, but just get some confidence instilled in this offense. Might have to have a little success offensively.
Roxbury takes it, tripped up, and finally brought down at about the 25-yard line. Not a bad return. So about a 15-yard return for him, and that's where Union AC Valley will take it.
You've done a nice job kicking the ball high and deep tonight for the Wildcats.
So, Bob, I don't know. He's got a text from Tyler. He said he wants to hear some of these sounds.
Oh, partner, you're the guy that can do them. I'm just your partner. Riding your coattails.
Well, here we go, Dittman out of the shotgun. Going to send Camper in motion. They're going to give it to Camper over the right side. Camper has a nice big hole on the right side. Got a man to beat, but he'll get up near the 45-yard line. Ferguson with that tackle, and if he doesn't get him by the shoestrings, he's going to go. Camper wasn't camping. He was moving, baby.
Yeah, that's what you need. And, again, that's what happens when you are patient. You do break a long one occasionally. It certainly qualifies as a 20-yard run.
Yep. Ball resting at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Falcon Knights. Dittman ready to go. Hands it off. And that's Card getting the carry, and he's going to take it. That's another first down carry. What two nice runs here. That's 10 yards, almost 11, and another first down.
And that's instilling a ton of confidence in this offense. Offensive line doing a beautiful job of executing and sustaining blocks.
Give them almost 11. Ball resting at the 44 of Central Clarion. So the Falcon Knights putting together a nice little series here. They're going to split two receivers to the right, single receiver off to the left. Actually, twins on that left side as well. Camper goes in motion. They're going to give it right back to Camper over the right side. This time Camper's going to be hit and dropped. He'll lose 2 yards back to the 46-yard line. Second down here in 12.
Yeah, nowhere to go. Timing was off just a little wee bit on that play. There wasn't much time for the offensive line to establish the blocks. You know, no matter what happens the rest of this drive, you have beautiful. Look at that. Take a look at that move over there, Mike. Beautiful move.
Yep, it's supposed to be
no
a full
move. No matter
move.
what, you have changed the field position now.
Ball back to Dittman. Fires the ball. It is caught on the slant from the right side. And I believe that's Roxbury. I thought it was either Roxbury or Cooper over there. Roxbury makes the catch. They're going to put him down at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of about 6, 5.
A little longer than that. 8. They were 2 yards behind.
Oh, that's right. I'm adding from the wrong line. You're keeping me honest tonight, Bob. That's good. 8 and 9. Into the right side. That's Dittman. First down. Stays up on his feet, and he's going to be finally brought down, but not until he gets the first down to about the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 7. They're going to move the chains. So a nice drive here by the Falcon Knights.
Yeah, nice drive. I like the play call selection. They're mixing it up a little bit. They're keeping this defense honest. I would definitely try and keep it on the ground here, Mike. You've had success.
Roxbury's out to the right. The lone receiver out there trips to the left for Dittman. Takes the snap, looks to this left side, fires the ball, and it's almost picked off by Beckwith. Got his hands on it, but just couldn't hold on. He was trying to find Cooper on that slant, and it falls incomplete. Stops that clock at 3:57 to go here in this Hager Paving second quarter.
Anytime Beckwith comes out of nowhere, gets the pause on it, comes up empty.
Ball resting at the 31 here for the Falcon Knights. Second down and 10. Driving into Clarion territory. And the man in motion, and it is off of Cooper on the snap.
Yep. Yeah, we had a procedure.
The false start or the procedure penalty will go against Union.
Yeah, you know, the issue there, you're trying to get the early step because your lineman, you're pulling to the far side of the field. You know you got to get out in front, and just leaving a split second too early that time was the offensive lineman.
AC Valley breaks the huddle, comes to the line of scrimmage. Twins on each side for Dittman out of the shotgun. He'll take the snap. Rolls to the right side, looks to throw, fires downfield, and that is going to be just long. Tried to find Cooper downfield. Good coverage by Ferguson down there. 3rd and 15.
Shout out to our chain crew tonight.
That time you're glad that the ball was a little bit long.
Oh, look at that moon. Folks, you can see that shot of the moon. Great job by our camera guys. I think the moon's supposed to be full tomorrow, but it's pretty close there. Bob gets crazy on the full moon.
I was actually reading, they say amateurs like you and I would assume that this is a full moon.
Yep.
It looks like it is not. You're right, tomorrow will be that full moon.
You're already acting kind of weird. I'm getting worried, though.
That's just because I'm old.
Dittman looks to throw under some pressure, dumps it downfield. It is tipped. Falls incomplete. Tried to find Ryan Cooper, but it falls incomplete. Good into some coverage there. Rex down there to help break things up. 3:45, clock stops again. It's 4th down and 15. See the offense here, I believe, go here for Union AC Valley.
I think you got to go here. A lot of times, a little deeper, I think you go ahead and kick. But this situation, roll the dice, take some chances. You're down 22-0.
So here we go, 4th and 15 for the Falcon Knights. Ball from the 36 of Clarion. We got everybody jumping here. And it's offsides against Clarion. So they're going to guard Central Clarion. They're going to move it up 5 yards, makes it a 4th and 10.
Yeah, still a long ways to go to pick up the first down, but a little bit more manageable.
4th down, made a little bit shorter here. It's 4th and 10.
We may see the same exact play, I'm not sure.
Twins to the right, twins to the left. Dittman in the shotgun. 4th and 10. Dittman steps up, fires the ball, and it is incomplete. Was just behind Roxbury on the right side. Roxbury was cutting in, and a lot of coverage over there, too.
I think just a simple case of some miscommunication. I'm not sure on that exact play, but oftentimes the receiver will make a read based on where the defender is against him. It's very difficult at times to get the quarterback and receiver on the same page. You gonna start and bring a heater next week?
No. Dustin's putting on a long sleeve shirt already. And oh no! You see what he put on? You're out of here, buddy. Sending you to the office. Gonna run a reverse. Hotchkiss over the left side. Hotchkiss first down, 45, and dropped right up around midfield. Boy, they're still fighting on the sideline over there. So we'll see where they spot that football. That's a gain of about 19 yards. I'm going to say at the 49-yard line. So it's a 1st and 10 here for the Wildcats. Boy, they ran that reverse. Hotchkiss got that run. It was Smale handing off to Hotchkiss. Ferguson in the shotgun. Fires the ball, and it is juggled. Hotchkiss makes the catch. He becomes the favorite target here. He'll take it down to the 45-yard line. Gains 6 yards, 2nd down and 4. It hit him, but he kept a good concentration. Brought the ball back in.
Yep, stayed with it. 2:42. Not a real sense of urgency yet here by Central Clarion. No need to.
Nope. Got a comfortable lead. The 3 scores, 22-0.
May want to pick the tempo up just a bit.
Yep, Union AC Valley will get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Ferguson looks to throw, has lots of time. And he's looking for Hotchkiss, and he completes. No, it's knocked away. Hotchkiss juggled the ball, and finally Cooper was able to knock it away. Boy, Cooper not giving up on that play really helped make it, because once that ball was juggled, he was able to knock it away. There's that replay here as we take a look on the camera. You watch Cooper just staying right with it.
That's what I always tell his defenders, stay with it, don't give up on it. And he's rewarded for the effort. Brings up a 3rd and 4 situation now, 2:14. Clock, of course, stops on that incomplete pass.
Smale goes wide out into the slot on the left side. Twins out there, twins to the right side. Hotchkiss and Rex are on the right side.
Oftentimes you'll see teams go right back to that receiver. And is it a delay of game?
There is a flag. And we have a delay of game against the Wildcats. That'll back them up 5. So instead of a 3rd and 4, sets up a 3rd and 9. Ball back at the 50. Same setup. Twins on each side here for Ferguson. Kopnitsky's in the backfield, or I believe that's Quinn in the backfield with him. It is. He's looking again. Rex breaks free. Caught. 10-5. Tripped up before he gets into the end zone. All the way down to about the 1. That's about a 49-yard pickup. So at the 1-yard line, that is where Central Clarion will have it. They're going to bring in Kopnitsky. They have Beckwith in the backfield. Also Hindman back there as well.
Try and get as much beef out there as possible.
Ferguson comes under center. He's been known to keep it. He's at the 1-yard line. Ferguson takes the snap. Hands it off. Kopnitsky over the right side, but he's hit hard, but not until he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Kopnitsky, 1-yard run. And for him, that is his 3rd touchdown of the night. A 50-yard run, a 4-yard run, and that one from 1 out.
That guy has been money in the bank tonight. He gets in here at the 132 mark.
Tell you the reason why he's good, Bob? SK.
I knew you were. I was thinking about that.
It's a Y, but we'll take it.
Prepping for the game, I thought, I know he's going to pull that line out.
Charlie Hepple on the snap.
Eager to kick. Smith holding, kicks on the way. Extra point is up, and the extra point is good. 29-0. Central Clarion. Timeout, 1:32 to go on the first half. Carly Tire High School football on exploreClarion at D9Sports.com.
Located in Parker, Emlenton, and Clarion, UFP Parker is now hiring for several skill levels, including general labor, truss assembler, and industrial assemblers. For more information, visit ufpi.com/careers.
Red Bank Chevrolet, the area's #1 Chevrolet dealer and Clarion County's truck headquarters. So if you're in the market for a new or used Chevrolet car, truck, or SUV, go to Red Bank Chevrolet, 500 Broad Street in New Bethlehem, or online redbankchevrolet.com. Skilled staff at Red Bank Chevrolet is ready to meet all of your automotive needs. If we don't see you today, we'll see you at Red Bank Chevrolet.
All right, back. We're getting set for Euchert to kick things off. A great shot at that almost full moon in the background coming down over the town of Clarion. Here's the kickoff. Cooper looks up. He's going to come up and take it at his 10. Coop across the 15-20, has room, 30, 35, and not near the 46-yard line where he's finally brought down. Nice run by Cooper.
Yeah, fantastic return.
36-yard return for him. You believe all that stuff about the full moon?
Yes.
People get crazy and stuff. I don't know. Our kids were off the rockers today, but that's normal. If Dustin experienced the same thing at Keystone today.
I have a number of people.
Kids were good today?
A number of people that work in the medical field tell me that they cringe anytime they have to work when it's a full moon.
Dittman gives it to Card. Banging his way forward. He'll get to the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Second down here in 6.
It's 18 yards on the night for Mikey Card. I like the fact that Union AC trying to get on the board here.
Dittman fires the ball out to Roxbury on the right side. And he's going to be dropped. He's going to pick up about 4 more, maybe 5. Sets up a second down or a third down and 2.
You get Roxbury 12 yards on the night, 2 catches.
Dittman gives it to Card again. Here's Card over the right side. First down carry. Card to the 40, down to the 38-yard line.
Card picks up the first down.
Clock stops. They'll move the chains.
Card, nice bit of running, 4 attempts, 26 yards on the evening.
See who takes the timeout. Union AC Valley will take the timeout. 29-0. Central Clarion leads. And we'll take a break, too. You're watching Kerle Tire High School Football. It's right here on Explore Clarion at D9Sports.com.
We will have both.
Owners and operators, if your business depends on your truck, then we've got you covered. From simple oil changes to complete engine rebuilds, Bauer Truck Repair has the tools and the know-how to get the job done. We also offer 24-hour roadside assistance. Anywhere, anytime, any weather. Our techs are ready to get your truck fixed and back on the road. We even offer towing and load transfer services. At Bauer Truck Repair, we understand that every minute and every dollar counts. So trust your business with our business. Bauer Truck Repair, located off exit 60 in Chippenville. You can also find us online at exploreClarion.com or call us at 814-226-6023. That's 814-226-6023.
All right, back here. We're going to go right to live action. Union driving. 1st and 10 here for the Falcon Knights. Dittman across the middle, and it is incomplete. Tried to find Cooper downfield.
Brings up a second down.
That was Zach Cooper. 29 seconds. Second down and 10. Ball resting at the 38 of the Wildcats.
You also want to be careful while you're trying to be aggressive and get points on the board. You got to play smart with the football, not throw into coverage. The Central Clarion group's a ball hawk squad. Take pride in the amount of turnovers they force.
2nd and 10. Dittman rolls to the left side. Sidearms it, and it is it picked off by Ferguson? Did he keep it off the ground? They're going to say, yes, he does. It's picked off by Ferguson. Are they going to say, yep? The officials kind of conferred with each other. They're saying he did control it. We'll see the replay here real quick. Wasn't sure if it hit or not. We'll see. Saw Dittman here throwing that football. He caught it and then went down. What do you think, Dustin?
Safe answer is always the official has the angle.
That's right. And, 2, there's no replay like that, so we don't have to worry about it. Thank goodness there's not, because we'd be here for 14 million years.
Yeah, no question about it. I think you'll see Clarion be rather conservative with this play call. And I guess not.
Maybe not. Flushed out of the pocket. Ferguson firing it downfield, and that ball is hanging up there, and it picked off the other way. It is. There's a flag on the play. And picking it off was Dittman.
And we also have a flag on the play.
On that far side, I think that was Rex over there, the intended receiver. And I don't know if Rex then he of course became the defender. Did he interfere? Or the ball?
Do we have that replay available?
Dustin's looking. Yep. He showed it. Okay, so it goes against Central Clarion. Union AC Valley has the football, 15 seconds.
I think you want to take a knee here, Mike. Head to the locker room. You're down deep in your own territory here.
I don't know. I would agree with you. I think they're going to try to fling one out there and see what happens. I would probably be the more conservative, but they're going to go 4 wide, trips left, single receiver right. Dittman's in the shotgun. Now they're going to hand it off. Safe play. It goes to Card, and Card takes it for about 8 yards. And the clock continues to move. That'll be the last play of the first half. So Card picks up 8. And we will go to halftime here at Memorial Stadium. Central Clarion leads Union AC Valley 21-0. We do have the Heater Lumber halftime show on the way. And you're watching Carly Tire High School football right here on Explore Clarion and D9Sports.com.
No matter how cold it is outside, you can keep warm and toasty inside with a built-in-the-USA super efficient furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Affordable, quiet, and reliable. You can count on your furnace from Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Hey, Julie, nice deck. Did you get that at Tio Nesta Builder Supply?
It's Tio Nesta Builder Supply. And yes, Dave, I did.
Wonder if they sell siding and roofing at Tio Nesta Builder Supply.
It's Tio Nesta. And yes, Tio Nesta Builder Supply has that too. Come on, Dave. You've never been there? They have 2 showrooms for anything home improvement. Mom got a custom kitchen there. Bill down the street got the materials for his garage. They have this awesome website, www.tionestabuilders.us. You can buy online. They really have everything for the home.
Wow, I'm heading over to Tio Nesta. I know. Tio Nesta Builders.
Tio Nesta Builder Supply Home Improvement Center, family owned and operated since 1958, with locations in Tio Nesta and Shippenville.
That sounds good. I'll check them out online at tionestabuilders.us. Peekaboo and picture books, stacking blocks and waving bye-bye. Babies and toddlers grow and change at an astounding rate, and child development research has established that the rate of development and learning is most rapid in the preschool years. Next Step Therapy is an early intervention provider, assisting families with children from birth to 6 years old to maximize their child's development. Early intervention services during the first years can make a big difference in a child's life. Next Step Therapy offers a variety of professional services, including physical, occupational, and speech therapy, along with special instruction, nutritional guidance, and sensory integration. Services are provided at the Enrichment Center and in the home environment. As a parent, you have a choice. Choose the caring professionals at Next Step Therapy. Log on to nextsteptherapy.net to find out more about Next Step Therapy. 145 Steffi Boulevard in Seneca and at 42490 State Highway 27 in Titusville. Next Step Therapy, helping children reach their full potential.
All right, back at Memorial Stadium. The Union High School Marching Band on the field, led by Lisa Hummel, Rob Heichel, her husband. And we'll have that Heater Lumber halftime show. And Heater Lumber, a great sponsor here on the EYT Media Network. Heater Lumber is also a huge sponsor of Union, Red Bank, and Keystone Sports here on the EYT Media Network. And Bob, we'll get the band in the background. We'll have some stats, and then we'll listen to some band taking another break. The stats brought to you by the Lorelei Clinic.
As we take a look first at Union AC, Mike, 88 yards of total offense, 79 on the ground, 9 through the air, 41 yards for Dawson Camper on the ground, 34 yards for Mikey Card. Brody Dittman checking in with 7 yards and -3 out of Zach Cooper. Through the air, Dittman He was 3 of 12 with 2 interceptions for the 9 yards. Ryan Cooper did have 1 attempt. It fell incomplete. Roxbury hauling in 2 receptions for 12 yards, and Mikey Card 1 for -3 again, 88 yards of total offense for Central Clarion. 277 yards, 164 on the ground, 113 through the air. On the ground, it was Connor Kopnitsky. This guy's been on fire. He had 3 touchdowns on the ground, 81 total yards on the ground as well. So 30 yards out of Jace Ferguson, 1 touchdown to go with that. 19 yards out of Brady Quinn, 15 yards out of Braylon Beckwith, Ashton Rex adding 7, and Dawson Hotchkiss checking in with 19. Ferguson would be 7 of 11 for 113 yards, did have 1 interception to go with that. Hauling in receptions, Ashton Rex, he's got 4 of them, 94 yards, 13 yards out of Dawson Smale, and Dawson Hotchkiss checking in with a 6-yarder. So 277 yards to offense, pretty impressive performance out of the Central Clarion squad.
All right, Union High School Marching Band in the background. Let's give them a listen as we see their great performance here on the EYT Media Network. Then we'll take a timeout.
Located at 511 Main Street in Shippenville, All American Awards and Engraving is expanding to provide even better customer service with that personal small-town feel. From embroidery to engraving to screen printing to personalized gifts, All American Awards and Engraving is ready to help you make your organization, business, school team, or event stand out with All American Awards and Engraving's quality promotional products. Visit their showroom for apparel, trophy, and awards ideas at 511 Main Street or visit their website at allamericanhq.com.
Union High School Marching Band in the background. Fantastic job. And we are the Heater Lumber halftime show. Time now to take a look at the Gatesman's Auto Body scoring summary. Go back to quarter number 1 at the 7:48 mark. Central Clarion will get on the board first. 2-yard run by Ferguson. The euchre kick was good. And that would make it a 7-0 score. We go to still in quarter number 1 at the 5:34 mark. It was Kopnitsky with the 50-yard touchdown run. This was pretty. It went over the right side. Here we have that for you. You can see him take it off, and I'll tell you what, he made some nice cuts, moves. Looked like he was going to be stopped a couple times, and into the end zone goes Kopnitsky. 50-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion, Ferguson to Hodgkins, was good, and 15-0. Quarter number 2, Kopnitsky would get his second touchdown at the 6:27 mark. It was a 4-yard touchdown run. See Kopnitsky here. And here we go. There's the handoff. And you see him taking that 4 yards, banging his way into the end zone. The euchre kick was good, 22-0. big pass play setting up the last touchdown for Clarion in that first half. Here's that big pass play as you watch Ferguson going downfield. That's to Rex. Rex takes it all the way down, almost sneaks in, but makes it to the 1 yard line. And that's it up Kotnitsky with a minute 32 to go. It was a 1 yard touchdown plunge. Here's the handoff to him and into the end zone for the touchdown. The Euchre kick was good, 29-0, and that's we are at halftime. And again, the halftime show brought to you by Heater Lumber, but that replays are compliments of Gatesman's Auto Body. Clarion Area Marching Band is in the background. Let's get the Bobcat Marching Band in here, and then we'll take another break, come back. Governor's Keys are on the way. Heater Lumber halftime show will continue all after this. Locally owned and operated, Hager Paving of Strattonville provides a range of services: hot mix asphalt, cold patch asphalt, tar and chipping, and seal coating. Hager Paving's reputation in business is based on customer service, referrals, and your satisfaction. Serving residential, commercial, industrial, and local municipalities throughout Western Pennsylvania, exceptional service, exceptional quality. That's Hager Paving of Strattonville. Call 814-764-5080. That's 814-764-5080 for Hager Paving. Zockrell Motor Truck Sales in Clarion is an international Diamond Ed certified service department. As one of only 276 such shops in all of North America, you can be sure that when your medium or heavy-duty truck needs service, the job will be done correctly at Zockrell Motors. Our work is guaranteed nationwide at any international truck dealer, and our parts and service prices can't be beaten. Our technicians are factory trained and factory certified. Don't trust a shop that just thinks that they can make repairs. Come to Zockrell Motors Diamond Ed Certified Service Department. If it's maintenance you need, click ZockrellMotors.com or call us for a quote on those jobs too. Our prices are great. Best of all, you know the repair is done right and it's guaranteed. Get your truck service work done at Zockrell Motor Truck Sales, 2 miles north of exit 64 Interstate 80 in Clarion.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. So let's talk about your needs of today and your plans for tomorrow. Let's talk if you're looking to update your home, expand your business, finance equipment, or establish a line of credit. Let's talk about making your dreams a reality at any one of our 4 locations in Clarion, New Bethlehem, Reimersburg, and Franklin. Clarion County Community Bank. There is a difference.
Lampro has the John Deere tractor you need and want. We have tractor loader packages starting at just $179 per month. Find yours at your local Lampro or build your own at LamproEquipment.com.
All right, the Clarion Area Band. And doing a fantastic job. The Union Band was here. The AC Valley Band was here. And, of course, this Clarion Bobcat Band, you can check them out in October. I believe it's about the second or third week of October. I'll have to check the schedule. We'll be over at Keystone High School for the Clarion County Marching Band Festival, and we'll have that. We will be, because we want everybody to have
a great day.
That's what we want. So we just want to make everybody happy. Heater Lumber is our halftime sponsor. Bob, how about those gates? We'll get the right sponsor. Kale's Kitchens. Governor's keys to the game. Let's go with the second half, 29-0 Central Clarion, and talk a little bit about what Union needs to do to get the ball to start the third quarter.
I think first and foremost, obviously, it all starts with that first score. They've got to get one, Mike. They've got to, be patient. Look, you do trail by 29 points here in this ball game. You're not going to get all 29 the first drive. There's no use in lock, aim, fire, being aggressive. Start out, run the football. You've had some success running that football, and I think you got to build upon that success. Dawson Camper checks in with his 6 attempts. He's averaging just under 7 yards an attempt. So, you've had success there. Stay with that. Build upon that formula. Go ahead and run the football. The other thing is you cannot make mental mistakes. A couple of times they had some nice drives going, picked up a penalty or two here or there, and really kind of derailed everything. So you want to tighten things up a little bit, avoid the mental mistakes. There's not something that you can do at times about some of the physical things taking place in the ballgame, but those mental mistakes, that's what you can't have happen. I think also you have to find a way to contain this rushing attack of Central Clarion. Now, for Central Clarion, Mike, keep it up. I think you want to keep your foot on the accelerator. Oftentimes, when you get this big lead like this, sometimes you tend to back off a little bit. Maybe there's some abnormal substitutions take place. It kind of throws everybody out of rhythm a little bit. I think at least you want to keep things going a little bit. Yes, you have a lot of breathing room here to work with, being up by the 29 points, but there's an old saying, start strong, finish strong, and I think that's what they want to do here is finish strong. They realize they've got an entire second half of play coming up, but when you're able to put 277 yards of offense up in the first half, remember, keeping in mind that you had a ratio of 164 on the ground, 113 through the air. Sometimes whenever you see big offensive numbers, it's a direct result of the pass game. And here it's just a combination of the two. It was a balanced attack. I think you want to go ahead and continue upon that. Maybe start rotate, get a few fresh players into the ball game. But again, you've got 277 yards. You're up 29-0, so you've got a lot of things going your way.
Again, the Governor's keys of the second half brought to you by Kale's Kitchens. Teams are getting a couple extra seconds to warm up here. That's the end of that. Clarion High School Band's show tonight. Did a fantastic job. And we're going to get you set up now for that second half. And as always, folks, too, you can always check scores at d9sports.com, exploreClarion.com. Bob's going to pull up here momentarily the Zocker Motors scoreboard. We're about 1:40 away from the start of the second half. I don't know, Bob, I'm looking around the crowd and some of the fashion these kids are wearing today. I'd like to see you. This one girl came up. I don't even know if they were pants, but they were just pretty ripped. You look good in those.
No, I think it'd take a lot more than that to make me look good. But as we take a look, Mike, around District 9, Red Bank Valley up 14-7 over your Punxsutawney Chucks. It's Brookville 19, Keystone 12. Karn City up 21-0 at Ridgeway. Montauk 12, Cameron County 6, Brockway 42, County 8, Otto Eldred 14, Bradford 6. Bradford having their challenges this season. Clearfield up 21-7 over Du Bois. St. Mary's 13, Kane 0. And Bellwood Antis 21, Kerwinsville 6. And Elk County Catholic 16, Bucktail 8.
Okay, so those scores rolling across. Dave is just kind of behind you. He must be using D9 Sports to help him out to get those scores.
No question about that.
So you surprised tonight looking around some of those scores? Karn City up on Ridgeway, like that 21-0.
I got to tell you, some people talked to me about that Karn City Red Bank game last week, and I was asked by Brian Doherty on Monday night, hey, what was the time of possession? I said, it's the one stat I used to try and keep, and I'm just giving up because it takes too much time to really add and figure everything out. He said, it's pretty impressive that Karn City was able to do that. And I explained some of the things that had taken place with Karn City. And, of course, if you've ever watched Karn City, you realize it's a ball control type offense to begin with, but did manage that. I think the fact that they're up 21-0, they're getting some of that confidence back. I think as you look, interesting score at Brookville Keystone, with Brookville being up 19-12.
Yeah, and that was a big question mark. And Brookville was actually up there by 2 scores early on Keystone, but Keystone able to make a bit of a comeback so far. There were a lot of question marks with that Brookville team. How are they going to respond as they started the season at 0-2 last week? Just a tough go for them. But they are up by 7 points there at halftime on Keystone. We'll see how that one finishes. And we're starting here as Union AC Valley will bring it back. I'm giving scores. I'm having a good time. We got kickoff already. So this third quarter is brought to you by Zockrell Motors.
Mikey Card that time, a nice job. Ball was kicked initially in no man's land, and able to pick that up, get a decent return out of it.
So the Falcon Knights will start at their own 31-yard line.
Again, remember, I think you've had success on that run. Get a little confidence here.
Dipping in the shotgun. We got whistles all over the place.
Yeah, and actually Clarion. Central Clarion will take the timeout because they only had 10 guys on the field.
Yep, so they want to make sure they're all fully staffed, take that early timeout.
Yeah, Mike, that was one of the things I talked about. Sometimes you have some substitutions that you're just not quite, you're on the same page, if you will, especially this part of the season. We're still the early parts of the season.
So the timeout taken by Central Clarion.
Hard to believe it's already our third game of the season.
Yeah. We used to always not worry too much about timeouts because if Larry Weiser was on the sideline, we knew we could get all of our commercials in. Now Dustin goes, boy, I don't know. They don't take as many timeouts anymore. We have to go on early.
It does keep everybody honest.
It certainly does. Here we go. It is a 1st and 10 for the Falcon Knights. And we'll officially get rolling here. A few seconds just off the clock. Is that... Well, it shouldn't be off the clock because really there was no play. Ball handed off.
Your return time.
Yep. And up to the 35-yard line, and that is Camper getting the carry. Gets 4, almost 5 flag on the play, though. Penalties brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet. Next week, couple games coming your way. We'll have a crew at Red Bank Valley, and Bob and I are heading to the North Country. You're going to be up in Oil City.
I'm a little concerned as we go up that far because I know what it's like. Your fans up there.
Yeah.
Our first opportunity to see you in the regular season anyways.
That's the big Route 8 game.
Personal foul will go against Central Clarion.
Central Clarion called for the personal foul on the flag. So from the end of the play, they're going to mark off 15 yards. That'll take it up near midfield. And just passed at the 49-yard line. Or as Chuck Desch always used to say, the 51.
I was thinking of Chuck right as you said that. Every time the football goes to the 49-yard line, I always think of Chuck Desch.
Ball directly snapped back. And it was Card. Nope. That was actually Owen Bish. Directly snapped back to Bish. And he gets nothing. No gain.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bish is in at quarterback now. So that was not a direct snap back to him. That was back to the quarterback.
Well, in theory, you were right the first time.
Yeah.
It was direct.
I'll take whatever I could get. Trips right, single receiver left. Bish looks to the right side, fires the ball. It is caught. That is Camper with
Loose
the
ball.
catch. And the ball comes out. And who has it? Central Clarion's pointing the other way. And they will have it. Wildcats have it. Coming up with the ball. The bottom of the pile was that. Let's see the number there. Is that 60 or 80? That wasn't Hotchkiss, I believe.
Yeah, I actually was updating my stat sheet, so I didn't get a good look
All
there,
right.
Michael.
Well, we'll get it here for you. So here we go. Wildcats are going to split trips off to the right. Ferguson hurries onto the football field as they get everybody situated. Senior receiver on the left side is Burford.
Or not familiar, number 17.
Yep, handed off. And running with the football. Nothing doing there, maybe just back to the line of scrimmage. And that was Quinn with the carry. So no gain on the play, 2nd down and 10. So Burford in, I believe that might have been Hotchkiss getting shaken up a bit. We hope everything's all right with him. Check on that. Smith out to that left side. Smale over there as well, trips on that left side. Ferguson flushed out of the pocket, rolling downfield, fires that ball. It is caught by Smale, 40, 35, and stays tiptoeing down the sidelines. We'll see where they mark him out. It's down around the 31-yard line. And they're going to say actually stepped up back around the 34. 23 on the pass play.
Ball just inside the 35.
So the ball resting at the 34-yard line.
Some of your math skills are starting to rub off on me. I actually had a little trouble updating the stat sheet on that one.
1st and 10 from the 34. Ball handed off. And I believe that was Beckwith getting the carry to the 30.
I think it was Quinn.
Or Quinn again was at 28.
It was.
Yep, so Quinn stays in there. He gets the carry again. That's a gain of 4 to the 30-yard line. Burford wide out to the left. Single receiver out to the right. That's the Rex out there. Ferguson looking to throw, looking for Rex's side. Rex breaks free from the defense. It is caught, but he's out of bounds. Boy, I'll tell you what, he made a nice try for that one. Really laid out for that pass, but unable to get the toes back down.
Yeah, he was well aware that he was running out of real estate. Valiant effort, comes up shy. Brings up a 3rd and 6 situation. Obviously, it's 4-down territory, unless something crazy goes on here in this play.
Ball is at the 30. 3rd down and 6. And did Ferguson keep it? He does over the left side. Ferguson looking for that down marker. Does he get there? And it looks like the mark is. He needed 6. He's going to gain about 7, almost 8. And they'll move the chains for a 1st down here for the Wildcats.
Yeah, nice job of execution by that offensive line, Mike. You know, opening up the hole, sustaining blocks long term.
Ball's at the 22. Scores again, scrolling across the bottom of your screen, those Aqua Motor scores. Ferguson in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it off. Quinn gets the carry. Boy, I'll tell you what, he's just spinning and banging, and he takes it.
Loose ball.
Still, no ball comes out. Who's got the football? And they're going to say Central Clarion able to get on top of it at about the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Clarion area has been lucky tonight that way. They've dropped that ball a couple times and able to get it right back.
Sometimes the ball bounces your way.
2nd down, 3. Ferguson to Rex. Rex picks up a block, slips a bit. He'll have the 1st down, stays on his feet, pile moving toward the goal line, and he's going to be finally pushed out of bounds at about the 2, maybe 3-yard line. Gain of about 12, almost 13, and it'll be a gain of 12, they say.
Good enough for a Wildcat 1st down, 1st and goal.
Ball be placed at the 2.
Yeah, just methodically moving the chains.
And if they score here, this would put the game into the mercy roll. Here's Ferguson under center. Takes the snap, hands it off. Quinn over the right side, lost the football. Who's got it?
But
he is back on top of it, and it's a touchdown. So Quinn will get credit for that touchdown. 7:56 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Now it's 35-0. So Quinn with a 2-yard run. So Dustin saying back on the replay, you can see that he wasn't able to gain control of that ball on the handoff, but he will
you know, the beauty is, if you look at the score sheet, it never shows up.
Nope. Euchre's kick is good. 7:56 to go here in the 3rd. It is now 36-0 in favor of Central Clarion. We'll take a timeout, and you're watching Kerle Tire High School football on the EYT Media Network.
Hi, my name is Jason, and welcome to Sweet Basil. Come on in.
With so much to protect each day, Eric Schick Insurance and Financial Services is here to help you find the right coverage that fits your life. Call 814-275-2210 to learn more.
All right, 7:56 to go here in the third, and the Wildcats lead it 36-0 clock once this kickoff goes. And then after that change of possession, we'll roll here in the second half.
And again, you can't really look, if you're Union AC right now, don't look at that scoreboard. Worry about building on positive things, especially looking ahead to next week. It's a long season.
Yeah. Here's the kickoff. Taken back at about the 5 to the 10. That's Roxbury with it. And he'll get out across the 25 up near the 27-yard line.
Mike looking at that Zocker Motor scoreboard. Red Bank up now 20-7 over Punxsutawney. Kearn City up 28-0 over Ridgeway. Montauk 20, Cameron County 6. Rockaway pulling away from Coudersport 42-8. Otto Elder 21, Bradford 12. Clearfield 27, Du Bois 7.
The Zocker Motors third quarter here on the EYT Media Network. Kerle Tire High School football. I'll snap back, ball pitched out. And over this left side, Camper is going to be spun out of bounds. Nice run by Camper. Takes it out about the 34-yard line. Picks up about 8. Bish with the pitch to him.
Camper doing a good job protecting that football. 53 yards for him on 8 attempts. I'd ask you what that average is, but I don't want to see you embarrass yourself. And not even an effort. Okay, I appreciate it.
Pistol setup for Bish. Rolls to the right side. And he's going to be hit. Gets out of that. Cuts back inside. Running with the football. And he gets near. If they give him forward progress, it is enough, I believe, for the first down. As they come across about the 37-yard line. He only needed about 2. He's going to gain 3. Yeah, he had his forward progress. So out at the 37, gains 3.
Yeah, fantastic effort on his part. He saw the pocket breaking down. Took off. And again, you're working on building positive things here. Developing continuity.
Twins to the left side. Bish hands it off. And a short gain, I believe, Camper up near the 40. Picks up about 3.
Again, positive yards. It's also nice workout too for the offensive lineman by running the football.
Yep.
Sometimes whenever I was playing, I used to like to pass occasionally just because it was a little bit of a break.
Oh, come on. You just didn't want to work. No, I know who your coaches were. Yeah, you didn't have a choice but to work.
Yeah, if I wasn't working, I wouldn't have been in the lineup. There's no question about that.
Twins on each side. Bish hands it off. And Card gets the carry. He's going to be tripped up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Lost maybe a foot or so. We'll back him up. Well, they're going to back him up 1, but third down and 8. Ball from the 39-yard line. Again, that clock's going to be rolling. 36-0 Central Clarion.
A lot of times you'll set up that third down play based on what happened on second down. In other words, this time the wide side of the field is to the right. Let's see if they go that direction. They're not.
Just looks to throw, steps up, he's hit, he's going to be dropped.
Lost the ball.
Lost the football, and Central Clarion gets on top of it. Ball came out, Central Clarion on top of it. That was Smith getting on top of the football, and clock will stop with the chains of possession, then it's going to roll. We are in the third quarter.
Yeah, a tough shot taken there, forcing the fumble. Officials do get that clock rolling again here.
Ball's at the 38-yard line of Union AC Valley. Beckwith in the backfield. Ferguson will come under center this time. Going to send the man in motion. That's Quinn. Gives it to Beckwith, and Beckwith over the left side. Beckwith breaks a couple tackles, takes it for a first down. Inside the 25-yard line. They're going to say the knee went down at the 25. It's a gain of 13, and they're going to move the chains.
Good enough for a first down.
It's a nice stable of running backs that Central Clarion has, Mike, and they're different change of pace guys too. They mix it up, but yet they complement each other very well. But nice job. So what's that offensive line opening up some of those holes? Got to recognize some of those guys.
Ferguson under center again. Quinn went in motion. Going to run that misdirection reverse. And that is Kopnitsky over the right side. And he may get, well, they're going to say close to 3, maybe 4. They're going to say 3, down to the 22. Sets up a third down here.
Coleman Slater's really had a strong ball game tonight, Mike, on that offensive line. Been watching him throughout the night.
So,
of course, he wears a good number.
Yep. Second down and 8. Ferguson in the shotgun. Looks to throw. Under pressure from Camper. Steps up. Looks to the right side. Has a man downfield. Caught in the end zone. That is a touchdown. Smale with the catch. That'll go 24 yards. 2:49 to go here in the third, and Central Clarion back on the board.
Yeah, just a case there. Ferguson buys a little bit of time rolling around. The pocket broke down. Finds Smale.
Euchert on to kick. Smith holding. Kicks on the way. It is high. The kick is long, and that kick is good. 43-0 Central Clarion. We'll break. Carly Tire High School football. It's right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com.
Best of luck this season to all our local football teams. From your one-stop car, truck, and SUV dealer, Clarion Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Visit us on Main Street in Clarion or start online at ClarionAuto.com.
There we have Steve Smale down there. He'll have a great story on this ball game coming up tomorrow on Explore Clarion. Steve, longtime reporter for Clarion Limestone, now with covering the Central Clarion games, part of our EYT media, and great to have Steve as part of it. Get ready for kickoff. And it's going to bounce around, picked up by Cooper. And he spins around up the middle, and he'll be dropped to the 25-yard line. Picks up around 10 on the return. 2:44 to go. Surprises, not too much around, but I'll tell you what, Brookville Keystone, 19-12. That's kind of the one we were questioning how Brookville would respond. So far, they still hold that 7-point lead.
Yeah, County Catholic 22, Bucktail 8. I know you're a big Bucktail fan as well as a Punxsutawney Chucks fan.
And they prefer ECC, They don't want to hear that stuff.
You've got the inside track, I'm assuming.
Just hands it off. And that run's going to be nullified from the beginning. Loss at 2. Card losing 2 yards. Clock turning now down to 2 minutes. That fourth quarter will move right along.
Yeah, it's just so tough because, again, the defense knows they can be aggressive, and if they do get burned, it's not going to cost them certainly a ball game potentially because, again, it's a 43-0 lead.
Fish takes the snap. Quick throw. Gets it to Camper. Has room across the middle. 40, 45, 50. Cuts outside. 45, 40, 30-yard line. And finally dropped. That is the biggest play for Union AC Valley. From the 22 all the way down to the 26-yard line. And there's a flag on the far side.
They're going to pick up a few more, I believe, at the end of that one. Yeah, that's a serious real estate play there.
What's that, 62 yards?
Depending on where the final spot is, you're pretty close. No, it's actually ball's at the 22.
52 yards on the play. And now the penalty. Personal foul. Yep.
Personal foul will go against the Wildcats. Attack on an additional 15.
And they marched that ball inside the 15 all the way down to the 13-yard line. So there you go in the red zone, Dubrook red zone here for Union AC Valley. They're knocking on the door with 1:07 to go. Big play to Camper. Then they knock on that personal foul at the end of it. Here's Bish. In the shotgun, pitches it back. Actually, back in there, it is Dittman. Dittman back in there. I apologize. And that pitch is going to be a loss on the play. The 13 back to about the 17-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Sets up a second down and 14. So Dittman back in.
Should see at least one more play here prior to the end of the quarter as they're down to 35 ticks on this clock.
Roxbury wide out to the right. Cooper out there as well. Single receiver on the left side. Pistol set up for Dittman. Dittman hands it off. And right up the gut, down to the 10-yard line. And getting up, that was... What's that? I have to look down on my thing here. It's hard to see. Gallagher gets the carry, number 23. First we've seen a Gallagher. We need to get a light up here in this thing. This is great outside, but hard to see now. That's the end of the quarter. 43-0 Central Clarion, but Union knocking on the door. We'll come back. Fourth quarter action on the way. You're watching Carly Tire High School Football. It's live right here on exploreClarion and D9Sports.com. All right, we're coming back live. Andrew Kiefer over there on the sideline for Union AC Valley.
Poor lad has to work even after hours.
I know.
Can't come to a game and enjoy himself.
We had him putting up wires and bringing stuff up, and now he's working on the sidelines. Union AC Valley gets ready. Dittman's pass is, are they going to give credit to Roxbury? They are down to the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
Pass goes from Dittman to Roxbury. Complete to the 6-yard line.
They'll give Dittman 13 yards in the ball game.
So 4th down. They need the first down. It sitting down around the 3. Twins out to the left. Cooper in the slot on that side. Single receiver to the right. Dittman. Pistol set up. Going to hand that football off. And not much there. Was that Gallagher again? Yep, Gallagher again getting the carry. Got to the 5. Picks up 1, but Central Clarion will take over on downs. And that clock's going to roll here now with Central Clarion from their own 5.
11s are wild. 11-11 on that clock. And now this is a very challenging time for both Mike and I as we see wholesale substitutions. I try and find spots on my stat sheet, which eventually will look like hieroglyphics by the end of this one, I'm sure.
Harrison's at quarterback now. Is that number 2? Yep. So he'll be under center. We got all kinds of new folks, so just bear with us. We'll find the names. Flag on the play. Penalties again brought to you by Red Bank Chevrolet. Do you say Chevrolet or Chevrolet?
I am not French, so therefore I would say Chevrolet.
Well, you say Dubois, too.
First time I do will be, or the next time I do will be the first time. How's that sound?
They'll back them up half the distance to the goal, so the ball just inside the 3-yard line.
And you'll see these types of penalties again. These guys have not had much of an opportunity to be out here in a varsity game.
Harrison, the quarterback, sends the man in motion. Going to hand it off to the right side, and looks like a loss on the play. They had to come out of the end zone. McKinley getting the carry.
It's a mighty valiant effort just to get out of the end zone on that one, as Union did a nice job defending it. Brady McKinley with the ball carrier.
So 2nd down and long, 2nd and 14. Had the penalty and then the loss there back to the 1. Harrison standing right on his goal line. Sends the man in motion. And as he's hit.
He will not, he just barely got out of the end zone. The official does come over.
So I'm going to have to actually look at the screen here. They're down there a ways. It's hard to see. Boy, that ball backed near the goal line. 3rd down and about 15. Loss of 1.
Yeah, this is tough as an offensive lineman. If you line up, both feet are in the end zone, that means your margin for error is 0.
Here we go, 3rd down, 15. Ball rests near the goal line. Harrison under center. A little quarterback sneak, yep. And takes that ball out near about the 4, picks up 3. And we'll see a punt coming up. Figured that's what they would do, keep it safe.
Yeah, a little simple real estate play is all that is.
Rex will punt.
Again, gotta get this one off quickly. I think they're short a player.
Yep, they're hurrying the guy on. They still have a little bit of time.
It was actually pretty alert. One of the up men says, hey, we're short a guy. Get out of here.
Rex to punt out of his end zone. Good snap. Punts away. Short. Going to be taken at the 35-yard line. That's Fox with it. Takes it all the way down near the 25, and that is where Union AC Valley will have the football. 7:53 to go here in the ball game. This will be a quick move in 7:53. We'll have the post-game show on the way. 4th quarter brought to you by Clarion County Community Bank 2. Want to get them in. Great sponsor as always. Lots of new shirts.
And they're trying to get everybody in position. Parker checks into this one late.
Yep. Bish will be the quarterback again. Now they got to get more personnel in and out. Both sides are trying to get guys in and out. They're resetting that 25-second clock. Bish in the shotgun. Keeps the football over the left side. Dances around. Spins. Breaks it left side. Has room. 15-10 to the 5. Bish into the end zone for the AC Valley touchdown. That comes at the 7:16 mark here with in the fourth quarter. So the quarterback, Bish, calls his own number.
Goes in from 25 yards out.
So
again, something positive to build on here.
That's all you want. That could be our something to build on for next week by Oaks Building Supply. I was going to try to get that sponsor out there, Oaks Building Supply, for the something to build on. Quick pass, and it's knocked away. So it's 43-6, our score, 7:16 to go here with the ball game will break. It's Carly Tire High School football right here on the EYT Media Network.
Clarion Forest VNA believes the emotional and physical well-being of a patient is enhanced by the patient receiving care in the familiar surroundings of home. Their staff of caring professionals work closely with physicians to administer quality care to meet the needs of each individual. As a pioneer in home health care in Clarion and Forest County, Clarion Forest VNA continue to grow to meet the community's need for in-home care, offering many different services and programs to meet the patient's need. Clarion Forest VNA, located at 271 Perkins Road in Clarion. Call us toll-free at 1-800-262-2118.
All right, back at Memorial Stadium. Well, folks, apparently the book signing's been canceled tonight. I'm not going to be able to do it.
It all adds up. I was wondering, why is the 10 up so early?
I know.
Now I know. That's where they were ready for your book signing.
See?
Dave Constantino had to be the bearer of bad news, let everybody know that it has been canceled.
Ball to 40.
Tell you what, your agent's a guy named Justin Skeeben. I'm sure he'll deal with this harshly.
Well, actually, I'm going to have to fire him over this because this shouldn't have been. I was expecting some cash.
I'm sure you report all that income too, by the way.
What? Ball bounces. Kupnitsky will pick it up at the 10, backs up into the 5, back across 10, 15, and out to the 21-yard line. We give them the 22, and that's where Central Clarion will have it as we go here, 43-6.
Yeah, I have been asked by many fans, what surcharge are you putting should they elect to bring their debit card or Visa or MasterCard?
Well, if you use a card, it's an extra like 8.5%.
I appreciate the honesty.
Well, yeah, you got to make money somehow these days. Inflation's too high.
Boy, I know the feeling. My fixed income, what am I going to do?
Harrison at the quarterback position sends the man in motion. And the run over the right side out to about the 30-yard line. Was that 21 running?
That was Brady McKinley.
McKinley? Yep, there it is. So McKinley getting the carry. They're going to move the chains. It's a first down.
So McKinley now 8 yards in the ball game. He's tackled for a loss in the previous series, but makes up for it there.
Ball out at the 32-yard line. Harrison under center. Takes the snap. Hands it off. And I believe it's up McKinley again, getting up across the 35 up near the 36-yard line and picks up about 4.
Yeah, actually that is going to be...
I'm just guessing right
Charlie
now.
Hepful.
All right.
Nice positive yards.
So Heffel with the carry, second down and 6. Harrison under center. And went in motion. And that ball, was it handed off? Yep, it was handed off. And getting up out of the bottom of the pile, that's 26, Lechner. Hey, how about there? Dave Cadis down on the football field. Athletic director here. Now one of the professors at the college. Man, does he look old. Look at him.
You know why?
Well, he had to deal with me for all those years.
I was going to say, it's taken its toll. It's finally caught up. That's why, really, I'm only 25 years old. Look at my beard.
Yeah, Dave, of course, the athletic, was part of the football team when I came here, started broadcasting games, always took care of our travel. Ball handed off, not a lot there. Now spinning back around. And stopping at about the 44-yard line. A lot of yards to pick up, about 4. McKinley getting the carry.
Boy, I like the second, third, and fourth effort there out of McKinley. Playing whistle to whistle. Moves the chains with that one.
Waiting for Dave's wife to text him and go, "You should hear what he said about you." Got the Clarion cheerleaders, the Central Clarion cheerleaders down there doing a great job tonight. 3:51, clock continues to move. 1st and 10 for Central Clarion. And a whistle blows. What do we got?
Yeah, lined up offsides.
Yeah. Back them up 5. First down 15. Clock moving. Oh, let's see. We got miscellaneous folks now all down along there. Ball pitched back. Rolling over the right side. Getting the carry that time was Sawicki.
And there will be a penalty on this play.
Yep, picked up a couple, but penalty going to be called here. So a nice crowd on hand tonight for the ball game here at Memorial. They hustle players in and out. Clarion County Community Bank, 4th quarter. We got here. So the ball moved back to the 45-yard line. And it will be a 1st and about 9, close to 10. Harrison pitches the ball back. And short gain that time.
Nice tackle by Bassline.
And getting the carry was McCloskey. Union side of the football field. You see the fans here on hand. They haven't left. They came in full force, and the bands are still going right at it over there. 2:45 to go here in this one. Clock continues to move. Harrison under center. He'll take the snap. Rolls to the right side. Keeps the football. Tries to turn the corner. Does. And he's going to be hit at about midfield, dropped at the 49-yard line.
I think for a split second he thought about chucking the rock downfield the way it looked. But it was a smarter move, certainly, to hold on to that. I believe it was designed run all the way.
It's up about 7. 3rd down and 3.
Down to 2:14.
Your Central Clarion Wildcats will host the Punxsutawney Chuck out at the Clarion Limestone Field. So 1 week from tonight.
So here we go. 3rd down and about 3. Harrison is under center. Backs, I believe, get the man going in motion. And the ball's loose. Central Clarion picks it up. And not a whole lot doing there, back around the 40-yard line. McKinley was the one picking up that fumble. So they'll lose yardage. Loss of 9 back to the 41-yard line. And a 25, 4th down for the Wildcats. Got the Clarion band over there, still loud and proud as this game will go on the side of Central Clarion.
Going to have to run a couple more plays in this one, but right now, 4th down. They're just going to elect to run a play rather than to punt.
Harrison under center and goes in motion. Going to roll to the right side, looks to throw, fires the ball. It is caught, and that's a first down. 45 down to the 40. Making the catch for Central Clarion, that was Brown.
Harrison's pass is complete to Corbin Brown.
And that's down to the 40. So that would be, what, about 21?
Looks like we have time for about one more play.
So here we go. One more play in this ball game, and it is in the books. Clarion County Community Bank, 4th quarter.
And they're just going to
Take
take
the knee, and that's going to do it. So the final score, 43-6 in favor of Central Clarion. The Wildcats knocking off Union AC Valley, the Falcon Knights. We'll take a break. We're going to come back out here for the post-game show on the way. And you're watching Carly Tire High School Football. It's live on exploreClarion at d9sports.com.
Our focus has always been on you at Clarion County Community Bank. So let's talk about your needs of today and your plans for tomorrow. Let's talk if you're looking to update your home, expand your business, finance equipment, or establish a line of credit. Let's talk about making your dreams a reality at any one of our 4 locations in Clarion, New Bethlehem, Reimersburg, and Franklin. Clarion County Community Bank. There is a difference.
Shut up and sit down.
All right, back at Memorial Stadium. Final score here was Central Clarion 43 and Union AC Valley 6. Mike Kalinowski and the Governor Bob Dunkel with you, and you see the celebrations going on here at Memorial. Bob still totaling things up, and we'll have those stats coming up momentarily. It is a First United National Bank postgame show, and I'll tell you what, when you look down through here, big win here for Central Clarion over Union AC Valley. We talk about the drive of the game brought to you by Clarion Ford, and you know what, we're going to throw that drive of the game to Clarion. Had several of those throughout the game, but Union came back strong in the end, and a positive for them, and that was a great drive. They went down. Bish with a 25-yard run for the touchdown. It was late, but still kept them on the board. I like that for our Clarion Ford drive of the game. Toward the end of the game, not giving up was Union AC Valley. We'll also have coming up our protection player of the game, brought to you by the Eric Schick Agency, and certainly for Clarion area, a lot of guys we could throw that at. The winging it throw of the game, I think that goes back to the throw that set up the touchdown. That one touchdown toward the end of that first half by Kopnitsky. It was Ferguson going deep to Rex. Took it all the way down to the 1-yard line. So the Sweet Basil Restaurant ringing it throw of the game. That would be that throw from Ferguson to Rex that set everything up down at the 1-yard line. Then for that touchdown by Kopnitsky, that would be Kopnitsky's 3rd of the ball game. So nice job there on that Sweet Basil winging it of the ball game. See if Bob's getting ready here. Nope, we're good to go. All right, so let's go to the stats brought to you by the Laurel Eye Clinic.
As we take a look at those stats, Mike, Union AC Valley first. 195 yards of total offense, 1 for Union AC, 123 on the ground, 72 through the air, so 195 overall. On the ground, Dawson Camper, 56 yards out of Dawson, 9 attempts, 32 yards out of Mikey Card. 7 yards out of Brody Dittman, minus 4 yards out of Logan Skivinski, 28 yards out of Owen Bish, and a touchdown. Max Gallagher checking in with 7 yards, minus 3 yards out of Zach Cooper in this one. For Dittman, he was 4 of 12 for 13 yards, did have the 2 interceptions in this one, and checking in Owen Bish was 2 of 2 for 59 yards. Ryan Cooper, 1 attempt that fell incomplete. As we look, calling in receptions, Skylar Roxbury checking in with 11 yards, 59 yards out of Camper, and minus 3 yards out of Mikey Card. Again, 195 yards total offense for Central Clarion. Very balanced attack here, 215 on the ground, 193 through the air, 408 overall. And now in no particular order, because my stat sheet looks like a hieroglyphic sheet. Connor Kopnitsky leads the way, 84 yards, 3 touchdowns for him, Mike. A very impressive night out of Connor Kopnitsky. 37 yards out of Chase Ferguson and a touchdown. 32 yards out of Brady Quinn and a touchdown. 18 yards out of Braylon Beckwith. Ashton Rex checking in with 7 yards. 19 yards out of Dawson Hotchkiss. 4 yards out of Noah Harrison. And Brady McKinley, 3 yards. McCloskey checking in with 2 yards. Charlie Heffel for 4 yards. And Jesse Sawicki, 3 yards. I like the fact that they got multiple carriers to touch this football and got multiple guys involved in the game. And on the night, Chase Ferguson was 10 of 15, 172 yards, and that was 172, and again, 1 touchdown to go with that. Noah Harrison, 1 of 1 for 21 yards. Hauling in receptions, 106 out of Ashton Rex, 60 yards out of Dawson Smale, 21 yards out of Corbin Brown, and 6 yards out of Dawson Hotchkiss. Again, pretty balanced night, 400 yards of offense on the ground.
All right, there you go. Again, the stats brought to you by the Laurel.
Overall, I should say 408. Didn't want to scare everybody.
That's right. And we need to do the Eric Schick Agency Protection Player of the Game. Bob, you've got your finger on one of the players down there. You kept an eye on that line all night long. Who do you like?
Yeah, Coleman Slater, outstanding effort on him tonight. He was very consistent with his pass blocks, certainly opening up a lot of lanes on the ground. So Coleman Slater is your protection player of the game.
All right, that's the Eric Schick Agency Protection Player of the Game. It is Coleman Slater. Time now for the Hager Paving Player of the Ball Game. And, boy, I'll tell you what, a strong one here tonight. You saw it on the video. Mike Collins was down there getting the picture of our player of the game. And tonight, I know Bob and I talked about it. It was really easy. Connor Kopnitsky gets the nod here tonight. And, boy, he has just a strong football game all the way around.
He did. You look at those 84 yards on the ground, the 3 touchdowns to go with it. Very consistent player out there. He is your Connor Kopnitsky is your Hager Paving Player of the Game.
All right, so we got that for you. We talked about the wing and a throw of the game, the drive of the game. We have our player of the game. Our something to build on was, of course, that touchdown that you saw Union score. Clarion, they had a lot of things to be proud of tonight. But when you're looking for something to build on, both teams, of course, the coach is going to come back. But for Union, that was strong there to get that score toward the end of the ball game. And that, again, brought to you by Ty Nesta Builder Supply. Looking ahead to next week, couple games coming your way. We'll be at Red Bank Valley, and we'll be up at Oil City next week. 2 games coming your way here on the EYT Media Network. We'll have that Route 8 trophy game up at Oil City's football field. Bob and I will be up there, and I know Mike Collins and the crew will be down at Red Bank Valley for the ball game next week down there. So some 2 games coming your way next week, some good ones too, and Central Clarion a winner. That should wrap up the Fun Bank post-game show.
Yeah, do want to thank the good folks here at Clarion University, taking great care of us. Once again, got to thank our camera guys as well as the producer, Dustin Kiefer. For Mike Kalinowski, this is Governor Bob Dunkel saying, hey, let's be careful out there.
Have a great day.